All right, folks, welcome back. We do have a nice little Queensland battle here on field 1. Swans up against the Pineapples. Oh, beautiful play out the back for the Swans to kick off with, using Lockie Watt as a decoy. Oh, and a little arm flap sort of post-up move there as well. Not sure what that one was about, but let's see. Lovely. I want to see this post-try celebration. Maybe that was a swan. Not sure what it was. So as we see Ferry coming in for the tap. Happy to take the ball off through the field. So these guys have played each other, quite a bit recently. Be through the Junior State Cup program, as well as coming here into National Youth Championships. They'll see a lot of each other over the next few years playing their footy. Good touch pushing back into the line by the Swans. Evans, beautiful huge pass out the back, but well defended there by Lockie Watt. I'd be looking to dump the ball on Lockie Watt's side and then play away from him. As we see the 6-touch turnover far side, great transition turnover by the Swans. And Lockie happy to pick up 10 metres off the turnover. Working really hard, fit young man. He has represented Australia in the youth system. Yep, great touch. Got Ben Moore, number 2, pushing through the field as well. He's been part of the Junior Titans program, and that kid knows how to play footy. Make great set into the line. Oh, this link channel was open, but Ben slices his way through. Yeah, well defended going to mirror there by the Sunshine Coast Pineapples. We'll see a turnover there. William Lawrence with the play ball. Nice passing off. And we'll see them just happy to take it to the box down that far side. Nice, Lawrence with the roll ball. Little pass off to Carsons. Caleb, we're going to see Ferry looking to come out of half here. Step back. Yeah, well defended. Good touch over there, Gene Paul. The final. Good one. Boys are going to get good field position off this. Yeah, good little wiggle. Touch 2, just moving into halfway. Yeah, great. As we're getting fresh legs on. So Ben Moore happy to work. Nice play, and just lost it out of half there, unfortunately. So Moore making this first touch on Ferry. Caleb Carson with the offload, looking to push down far side. Yep. And Lawrence works really well down that far side as a winger. He does do a lot of big minutes. Nice, good push. And boys looking to work in. Been some nice energy and ball movement early on. Jordan Detroit. Yeah, well picked up there by the Swans winger. Good job, mate, getting in the lane. The count was 1, that's 2, folks. Just remember, as we see the ball to ground, unfortunately not able to be held on to Joshua Reed. So going to get a nice repeat seat header on the line. So Jordan just passing off. Awesome. Jackson McKellar looking for the dive under. Yeah, way to have a good little look, mate. And he's quite lethal too. He was involved in the Junior Broncos program last year at the Junior Development Camp. So we're going to see McConchy with the ball. We have a link sweeper, Jordan. Yeah, well defended by the South Queensland Swans. But they are asking good questions. I really like the way they're changing the point of threat. So squeezing them, tucking them in from side to side. 5th touch coming out of half. Winger looking to go, but well defended. Oh yeah. Little wee slip over splits there. And referee's just got a penalty, just a bit of hard contact in the ruck. Nice, we'll see a tap. Swans will bring it to the box, looking to get fresh legs on. And well trucked up through the field. Yeah, good work, mate. That's what we do. Beautiful. Eddie Mitchell working out of Roma. That's right, been out to Roma there, but Eddie Mitchell, he knows how to play footy. Not much of him, man, but he's got good footwork. I had some fun training with their 18 boys, and he did me up a few times. Not going to lie about it. Okay, defended there. We've got them just for dropping early. Referee talking to the link. As we'll see a full set here. Let's see what the penalty process is by the South Queensland Swans. So Lockie Watt with the ball, no surprises, looking for a quickie. So quickie bounce, well defended though. So Sunshine Coast Pineapples, yeah, Brock Long out there in far link, just managed to get a big mitt to it. Nice, it'll be the same again. Lockie Watt with the roll ball. So Micheletti in dummy half. And Lockie nice and low. I think he was after a bit of a trick play. Going to push him out. He's going to want running footy now, Lockie. Right, having a little talk to his link. Ball goes down. And great footwork. So nice. James Hegedus just happy to use a bit of footwork there to find the try line as they had Declan Buckley going around the back. So that was well worked. Nice ball control by the boys. They, asked a lot of questions. Half wraps around the back and defender just gets caught chasing in. So score is currently 2-0 to the South Queensland Swans over the Sunshine Coast Pineapples. So Ferry, first touch, working with Caleb Carsons through the midfield. Anthony Evans coming into half. Here we go, happy to set up. Middle for Link. We've got the same play, little wrap, early release, and Evans does have a big pass on him. But good work there. Boys just happy to bring it back out. So Evans working with Caleb Carsons. Little wee chat behind the ball. And 4-on-3. Oh, just unable to find Ryan Christensen and Link over there at the moment. So Swans well defended. They'll be looking to get to the sub box and bring some fresh legs on. Boom! Wasn't too much in it, just a bit of contact. Little Michidi goes flying. But good work. Yep, good rucking. Swans, here we go. We're going to see some fresh legs coming out at the right end of the field. So I really like the way the Swans are subbing at the moment. They're looking to push, make some meters before they get on. No one's bailing. They've all got their jobs to do. Matty Smith with the plant. Hey, there we go, trying to run a little wee trick play with Ryan Ward. And referee's just got an offside penalty. So Ward coming back into Link. Nice. Ben Moore, yep, so straight over the top of him. I think it'll come back. Counties play, yeah, offside defender, and referee has a blocking penalty perhaps? Yeah, blocking penalty. So really hard, unfortunately, the attacker slipped the defender, which is great work, but it stopped the defender from being able to pull back onside. So those situations are really hard. As we see, yeah, good work by Will, just working through the field, picking up some extra metres, working with Christensen. No surprises, yeah, Jackson McCullough back out here working with Ferry. And some nice passing just to pick up some extra metres. See the boys looking to come into their fourth half. Yep, still 4 there. Ferry off to McConchie, 5th touch. Bang, footwork. No, referee's going to pull it back out here. We have a touch and pass penalty. And great turnover by Moore. And the boys go straight hot on the attack. Counters 2 as they come to their sub box. Nice little bit of footwork for 3, but it's going to be 4th touch going down on halfway. As you see the boys coming back into the middle of the field. Good work by Martin. Martin with the ball, little offload. Beautiful play, mate, lovely. Lovely little pop out the back. And we see the Swans going over in the corner. That was some really good sleight of hand ball movement. The boys are resetting deep. We get in these little pop, pass, boom. Wonderful little ball out the back of the hand there from Ryland Martin to set up that try there by the Swans, taking scores to 3-0. Alrighty, restart there. Cam Turner out in the middle. Fury again with the ball, looking to get down into the attack zone. Jordan Detroit. Nice pass off. Let's see what they can come up with. Just having a look for a Link pop out. We see Lockie is nice and confident as that far side defensive Link. Coming a long way in. There we go, Link sweeper. Jordan will play back open side. And Lockie just saying, sorry Kiaz, we all good? All good. 5th touch. Yeah, and Jordan just picked up out of half. So I'm liking the turnovers from the Swans so fast. They get on the ball quickly and put the defence straight onto the back foot. They are looking to run. There we go. Awesome. Like I said earlier, I do like the subset setup. These boys, they look to find halfway first before they come to the box. Eddie, Plant. No. Play on, referee will bring it back for a penalty. Giving the Swans a fresh set of 6 on the line. So Lockie just having a chat to his Link out here. Working well with Declan Buckley. Footwork, having a little dance. Just talking to Lockie recently. He's looking to go play rugby league out at Redcliffe coming up for the next season. He's been working hard on his footy. Lockie with the pull. Beautiful rooster knife play. Oh, don't know about that try celebration. And the flick back. He's getting all excited. So we'll see what happens here. So yeah, nice little rooster knife play. Ball getting caught by Lockie and he just flicks it out across. For a try. There we go. And Declan Buckley gets over for a try celebration. As we see, Sunshine Coast Pineapples get another shot to come on down. It's been really good defence so far by the Southwest Swans. So Fury working with Carson. Needs to push into the line before they start to set up. This touch here will still be made 10 metres out off the line, which is hard to work out of. And just ball going to ground then. Fury thought he was going to have a short side scoop, but the far side link worked really well. Cut the space off and he was looking for a late switch. Unfortunately, there was no options there. So here we go, Swans finding halfway. Ben Moore looking to come out of half on the 5th touch. And boys just happy to concede. Oh, a little flick back there. Yeah, Jed Hill. Nice ball to ground. Ball is at the right end of the field for them. So just 8.5 minutes to go in the half. Score is 4-love. Swans over the Sunshine Coast Pineapples here in the 18 boys division. This is a playoff game, with the grand final already being decided in the girls competition, 18 girls and the 18 boys competition. So we will see this 2 school teams, QSST Fire 18 boys taking on the CHS boys. And in the girls competition, it's a repeat of last year's grand final. QSST Fire taking on the South Queensland Sharks. So we see Sunshine Coast Pineapples bring it into the line. 5th touch, Jordan off the right foot. Well defended though by the South Queensland Swans, Matthew Smith. Referee wants to have a little chat about it. 6 touches, he's happy with what he saw. Nice, good start. I do like the outside line hitters rather than a buddy off that first touch, because I find momentum, the first touch really sets the momentum for the set. And referee Cameron Turner has found a forward pass from half. There it is. So good looking centre referees have really been picking those up well throughout this tournament. And we'll see the Pineapples just look to get to the line. Nice. Fury's going to be coming out of half off to McKellar. He's had a little chat, wants a sweep around the back. Nice little bit of footwork and just getting caught there on the 5. See what Fury can do. Working with Detroit. Yeah, good defence. You can hear the communication from up here in the box from the Swans boys. It's the middle, long out of... Yeah, well, good touch over there by Lockie Watt. And there's into the wind though, the far side space. The Swans are doing well to only give the into the wind pass up at the moment. We'll see them still look to play direct. Boom, as he comes to the box, looking to get some fresh legs on. So there's been really good intensity about this rucking. Doesn't matter if it's the last game of the tournament. Doesn't matter if it's not the big games. They're still important to these guys. We see Lockie Watt coming out of half. Little goosey. One hand off to Mitch Eddy, but well rounded up by Brock Long. So ball getting played here. Mitch Eddy, what's he going to do? Lay it in for Lockie Watt. He's got a huge ball on him. And footwork. Damn. Puts it up in the air. Play around the back. Well picked up by Jordan Detroit. So that's going to be first touch already. See ball getting passed off. So Fury taking that one through the middle of the field. McKellar, he'll get a buddy return, working well with the winger. So yeah, Will Lawrence does control that subset really well. Carson getting the ball back. So Reed Fury here looking to come out of half. Sorry, Cam. That's Cam there. Beautiful pass from Cam. Oh, he was having a look. Nice, boys. So good defense. Ball has been shifted. Yeah, that's a really great second touch on the drive. You see Lockie with the ball. Just looking to pick up some easy meters here. Nice. Good play. Oh, unfortunately, just lost a bit of momentum there with the slip over. We've got try scorer Declan Buckley with the plant. Oh, nice scoop there. James Hegedus coming out of half, trying to find a free man. A nice try there by Declan Buckley. And he just stepped backwards there on that as James Hegedus goes in goal. So Buckley with the Yeah, Buckley had the plant and he's still staying on. Boom, we'll follow him through the space here as we see in the replay. James does have a good look. Yeah, beautiful release. Oh, wasn't much in it too. Wasn't much in it at all. We saw the Pineapples, Ryan Christensen. Hey, so close, folks. And that's all that touch footy is. It's a game of inches. So here we'll look to see McConchy working well with Reed, trying to get into the line. So Reed on the plant. So 4.5 minutes into half time. Sunshine Coast Pineapples with the ball. Scores currently 5-0. As we see Anthony Evans finding the link, punching through the hole in Jackson McCullough. Now was probably the time I wanted to see Anthony chuck it over the top. He's a big man, looks like he's got a lot of power. And we're able to keep the ball alive at the moment. So let's see what we can come up with. McConchy, we got McCullough around the back. Has a pump. Oh, awesome footwork to beat the defenders there. And Jackson McCullough, he enjoyed scoring that one with a little flick back. So just a little bit of individual brilliance. He swings around the back, squares the defender up, bang, dummies, and steps off the left foot. That was nice work by Jax. Working to finally get the Sunshine Coast Pineapples on the board. Scores 5-1. Swans over the Pineapples. 3.5 minutes till half time. See the ball being tapped there by Ben Moore. Nice, we've got Mitchell Eddie into half. Let's see what the boys can come up with. So Swans looking to set up. Yep, Lockie's saying come over my way just a wee bit. Matt Smith running the block, but yeah, unable to find his man. So probably that play was down the middle of the field. We want to see it just a little bit pushed over the far side of 50. So to open up the space for the players to punch holes, as we see Sunshine Coast Pineapples happy to bring the ball to this side here, not looking to sub, looking to stay strong, trying to pick up a try before half time. Just working through the field, Brock Long with the ball. Working with Ferry, he's going to get across and get it down for Detroit. And it is the 5th touch by Annabelle Connolly. A little bit of footwork, ball passed off, and we're going to have a goosey. I thought he was going to slip through that hole, then he's having a good time out there. There's young Ferry. Nice, so we'll see. Yeah, good start there, bit of contact in the touch. Referee happy with the penalty there, just gifting the boys. Oh my, yeah, what a pleasure, mate. And I'm joined by the Mr. James Sharp in the commentary box.
Pleasure to join you, Tristan. I was wandering around the grounds, just having a look at some games on field 2, and heard you were up here by yourself, and I thought, I can't leave a brother.
I'm never by myself, mate. Sometimes I'm the best company I have.
Good game out here, Swannies versus Pineapples, mate.
Yeah, it's been great, mate. You know, the Pineapples have only had 12 men throughout the tournament, but they've given everything they've got in every game that they've played in. They fight to the death, and it's been awesome to see.
Yeah, that's good to see. I think I heard you talking earlier. We've got 2 cracking grand finals coming up later today.
Oh, I'm pretty excited, mate. Yep, definitely pretty excited. So, you know, we get a repeat of last year's grand final in the girls' competition. And no surprises to see the 2, state school teams pushing on through to the grand final in the boys' comp.
Yeah, actually, both games I think are grand final rematches from last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, there we go.
Be very interested to see that CHS versus QSST match up in the boys. I think there's going to be a heated encounter. Coach Boyd, he's been involved in the Queensland school system for a number of years, and he'll no doubt be wanting to go out on top.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So here we go as we see Swans are a minute into half time. Just looking to pump up the field. We got Higgins, who we saw with a beautiful scoop before. Just trying to set things up for his crew. Nice little Josh Reed on the plant. Higgins just working through now. He'll be working with Rylan Martin here as we see this strike dump. Boom. Martin with the scoop. He probably had an opportunity to go through there, Martin did.
Yeah, they look like they were just holding off a little bit there defensively, the Pineapples. It'll be, obviously, Southwest have found a fair bit of success to be leading 5-1 at the back end of this first half.
Yeah, definitely, mate, but we'll see them. There's still a lot of energy here from the Sunshine Coast Pineapples. They can pick one up here. They'll take a lot of confidence into half-time. As we see McConchy put the ball down, unfortunately, just over halfway. Great transition turnover. I said the Swans have been great at that all day today. Show lots of energy to get on the ball and lots of urgency. So pushing into the line. See what they can come up with. Oh, and he was pumping in there. I think he wanted a little pick out of half, mate, to Declan Buckley. Ben Moore with the ball, just popping it back over the top. See, yeah, defense pulling back into the line.
Last touch.
Diggity darts. Oh, Wiggity, yep, got him. And a touch. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we crowd appealing for a forward pass. I'm happy with the referee finishing the game off there. So scores are currently 5-1, Southwest Swans over the Sunshine Coast Pineapples. Half time in this match, coach. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon.
All right, and we are back live with the second half of our match between the Sunshine Coast Pineapples and the Southwest Queensland Swans. I'm joined by Mr. Tristan Mana. What are you looking forward to in the second half here, mate?
Second half of this game, I like a good tap-off move, and I want to see a bit of fun and innovation from these guys. It is the end of their tournament, and you know, like I said, the Pineapples have been running around with only 12 for the weekend, but you'd have no idea because they're still giving everything they've got.
Oh, exactly right. I think they're embodying some of their coaching stuff. I think I see Mr. Sean Hooper over there, Broncos touch premiership player, and Mitch DeRossi, if I'm not mistaken. Great to see those two Sunshine Coast locals coaching that 18s team.
And giving back, mate, isn't it? You know, same thing though. I look down on the sub box over here, and we've got, you know, the old legend Neil Ward. You know, put on an Aussie jersey a few years ago.
Mate, I still remember going up to Toowoomba to play in their club competition probably 5-10 years ago, and he was still running around in men's A grade, and he was still showing us young fellas a thing or two.
Still ripping, ripping.
Carving up his son. Man to look out for in the future, I'd say.
Yeah, he's out here at the moment playing for the Swans, number 7 Ryan Wood, so no doubt a sign of things to come for these guys.
Yeah, and his daughter captaining the Queensland Schoolgirls in the grand final later today as well.
There we go. So yeah, touch footy family. As we see Fury with the tap, Detroit coming into half. And these boys are going to truck it down for a play. First time today we've seen the two brothers come on together. They've been subbing partners, so let's see. Hoop's just mixing things up, eh? Bit of a backyard play. He's got a sweeper. Oh, the in-betweener. Oh, yeah.
That's a great touch by the 7 from the Swans there.
Yep. And, you know, I've seen a lot of teams run that play this weekend, so I think people are picking up on that and talking about its own specific defence for that play.
Yeah, the Rhino play probably made famous by Nick Good and Scotty Buckley. And
all the way.
Goody up in commentary before his outstanding call. I think even I learned a fair bit about the game listening to his insights.
Oh, yeah, mate. You know, there's captain of the Aussie men's.
Well, he's not the skipper for no reason.
That's right.
He's an outstanding leader.
Nice. We see the Swans, and they've been awesome with their rucking today. Ben Moore laying it in. Beautiful. Boys coming. No surprise to see Lockie Watt go out of half here. And we just spoke about him, Ryan Ward. And he just gets touched by Ferry there. Great touch, great defence.
Sharp little jink on the punish play off his right foot. Lockie Watt dances, step, stutter, switch.
Hey.
Oh, and the dunk.
Ooh, I love it.
And the little Swanee celebration as well. Look at the stutter step, flicks it around the back.
Love a little back of the hand play.
That ball, I think we might need a new ball. He's actually deflated that one.
Best way to pop your shoulder. Hey.
That's a bit of razzle-dazzle footy for those of you tuning on the live stream.
When you ask me what I want to see in the second half, that's what I want to see. I want to see guys having a good time, mate, and enjoying themselves on the footy field.
And that's what this event's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%, man. You know, the coaches have taken the shackles off for this game, and the boys can just get out there and have some fun. Nice, here we go. See Caleb Carson with the ball. He's moving up. He's going to work with McConchy here. McCullough around the back. Awesome. Looking for a little, open play. Boys will bring it into the line. Reset. Evans looking to come out of half. Dummy half wrap over the top. And just, unfortunately couldn't get the ball to the player. Probably wasn't running a good line there, Declan Hobson, to get onto the ball. But good turnover once again by the Swannies. Nice, great awareness. And just picking up those metres. Yeah, referee's got a penalty there in the ruck. Mate, Matthew Smith was working really hard to get that momentum and keep it going down the sideline and earned his team a penalty there. Yeah,
Swanee's a very polished rucking outfit. Very direct as well, which is always dangerous.
Yeah, I like it, mate.
Transition to the line. Look like they might be setting up for a sweeper sort of play, judging by how tight that link is.
Yeah, and Josh Reed looking to swing around the back. Martin on the plant. Oi! So we did see in the last game, mate, you know, there's a couple of plays when you plant the ball, you've got to split really hard and chop back against the lane, and that sweeper play is one of them. So if our planter had dumped, split really wide and then chop back, he probably had a better opportunity than just dumping and running with the ball runner. All right, Micheletti on the plant, and a bit of footwork looking to dance, and he gets him. Yep.
Who needs to play with 6 when you can score with 5, T?
Mate, I was saying earlier, I went out to Roma a bit earlier in the year and tried to mix it up with the Roma 18 boys team, and Mitch Eddy was doing me up. Doing me up just to be kind to myself.
Just that jink off the left foot there and turn a foot.
Yeah, we had some good fun battles, mate. So, you know, nice to see those boys making the effort to, you know, trial and obviously push into these teams. It's hard for those country players. Like I was talking to Carly Banks this morning about the country players having to work hard and drive 3 hours sometimes to get their opportunities to play in rep teams.
Yeah, and I think it's important, obviously, to get involved wherever you can, and sometimes that will require a bit of travel for those country teams. But I think that's bonded those Dorlo boys. If you speak to Carly, because they spend so much time together, they're such good friends.
It's right.
It's a bounce play. He's half. He's got to get rid of it.
Brother to brother. Rip.
Oh, that's
what an awesome dive.
Unbelievable low dive.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Fury, all right?
Are we talking about that run around the dinner table at home tonight?
Yeah, well,
Quickie,
you know.
Off the right, get slow. Yeah, beautiful.
Caught up with Mr. Fury earlier in the tournament, and he's been here for the whole week watching his family, as a lot of parents, brothers and sisters and supporters have been at home watching them on the live stream. So big shout outs to all those people that have been supporting their kids for a long time, when there's a little investment as well that you've got to make into your children's sporting futures. So good job there. We're going to see the Swans pushing him. Ben Moore happy to work here on the inside, switching up with Lockie, blind sweep around the back. Higgins, dink. Yeah, nice to see Jordan push off the line to make that touch.
Yeah, they want to definitely get away from making the touch on the 5 there, this Pineapples team. Be proactive and get out that 8 or 2, so to speak, as we would say, as counties play. Oh, no. Flick touch.
Yeah.
Lockie Watt, dead play again.
Footwork, boy.
He's through. Can he link up? Flick pass.
Nah.
Oh. Well, we're being treated to some end-to-end footy with a bit of razzle-dazzle. Lockie Watt, we've called his name a number of times throughout the tournament, and he's putting it on today in the last game for his team.
Yeah, I know why you want to go one-on-one with someone with footwork like that, man. Hey? Damn.
I think that's why they invented the shutdown defense.
100%, mate. Yep. It's, you know, it's like NBA basketball. They used to go one-on-one back in the 80s and 90s, and then hell no, zone defense is going to fix it. Same as touch footy. Nice. We'll see James Higgitis there. Just a nice little pop-off, setting himself into position for the link. Ben Moore looking to play. Yeah, easily cut. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, yep. Jed Hill just happy to push the ball along. We've got it back to 1. So a recount. Must have been touched there by the Sunshine Coast Pineapples. Yep, being sent back to the sub box for not subbing correctly. So good awareness by the referee. And no real advantage. It was a really good decision. Good chat.
Yeah, it didn't have an impact on the game.
At all.
Openside Quickie seems to be coming into the game here a little bit for them as they check. Counties play, earning themselves a penalty. Pineapples just need to be a little bit more proactive. If they're going to pull the ball 15 metres away from the try line, this is the perfect time.
Touch him,
get out, be comfy, and then you only have to get back to the 5.
Yeah. See McConchy with the touch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hard work. Yeah, Anthony having a little laugh about that when he just got in the lane a little bit, punched the ball up into the air. We've got a recount again for the Swans. It's the third set that they're going to get to attack the line. So Buckley with the arm out for the plant. Hill working out of half. Off to Moore. He's just looking for a lazy switch with Martin.
Short side sweeper. That was the time to pick up and run from half there. The middle had made the touch. Slider release, 3 on 2.
Got him.
Oh.
There we go. Martin happy to whack off the left foot and fly underneath.
Just that peel, the middle's a bit too far in. I'm not sure whether he needed to step, but geez, that was dynamic.
Yep, right.
As we see another replay, jump, bang. Jeez, he got low. That's good looking.
You ever look like that in a game of footy, mate?
Not very often. Normally it's happening to me rather than me making it happen, T.
Yeah, man, that sort of, the ability to whack off the foot sideways. Can't say I've ever had that kind of agility.
That step was probably very reminiscent of a young Sam Brisby.
They were the kind of steps they were doing.
Just dynamic. You could actually hear. I remember sitting at an NTL watching him play, and you'd hear it in the ground. That power movement. It's probably a little bit different sort of stepper to a Lockie Pearce. That fleet of foot.
Yep.
The steps off to the left.
Oh, great touch there, far side winger, mate. Had to get involved. The short side had fallen over.
He's made a good read. Made a great read to help out his teammate inside.
Awesome. So let's see. Detroit, McCullough coming out of half, all the
pass.
way. Nope, picked off by the Swans winger. That was great work.
And the yards.
Yeah, that's Alexander Brighton with beautiful yards, and he's playing out of half now. Just stay in there and have a scoop, son. Got his team into the right end of the field. Beautiful play, picking up, stepping back. They're in all sorts. Yeah, but well defended by Jackson. Yeah,
great defensive cover there by the Swannies. Nope, that's 5.
Yeah, Ryan Ward looking to come out of half. Little show of the ball, but well defended by the Pineapples. Quick turnover, got the advantage, straight on the front foot. Nice, good work here. See the plant and see the winger coming all the way in to help out. William Lawrence has been phenomenal with the Sunshine Coast Pineapples team, controlling the subset. Moving forward.
Very underrated skill as a winger. We talk a lot about scoring tries and stopping tries, but the control of that box side as that subset sort of play becomes more and more prominent. The wingers need to be incredibly athletic because a lot of times they're actually getting to half 2 or 3 times in the set, and they need to be the eyes and ears for the guys inside and outside them about where they need to hit.
100%. We see Brighton go to ground. Good touch by Gilmore. Boys happy to work. Yeah. Higgitis wants a little pop out. Looking to push him back. Jed Hill coming into half. Bit of space. Ben Moore looking for phase set up. Oh, tough. Yeah. Ball to ground there. Could have been ball to ground or forward. Nice. So Gilmore just passing off McConchy, Carson, and Anthony Evans playing the ball as the boys look to get it to the sub box. So that's 3. They need a bit of forward running. That was all sideways rucking.
Yeah.
4, and he'll be struck dump coming up, and they're not out of their own half yet. So 5, Anthony Evans running with the ball at the moment.
Yeah, not their best set of the game, the Pineapples there. Just maybe a little bit of fatigue setting in, you know, day 4. The referee, no, she's picked that one up. Well done. Just a little bobble in the play the ball.
Here we go. We'll see. Cameron Ferry will take the tap. Good work. So, oh yeah, Ferry slips over on their ice patch in the middle of the field. The boys just happy to truck it up. Counters 2 as they bring it into the green zone. Evans swinging around the back on a sweeper. Detroit scooping short side. Yeah, I mean, we saw Higgins scoop earlier, and he's lightning, mate, so you've got to be pretty quick to beat him.
Yeah, I'm playing a bit of footy with him in Brisbane at the moment.
Oh, really?
He's one to watch, yeah.
Awesome.
He's a Toowoomba junior.
Okay.
I think he's down in Brisbane for a bit of uni as well, and yeah, he's going to be a talent to look for moving forward as he shows great feet to kick through.
So he's playing with the Rebels at the Metro?
Yeah, he's actually made his debut for Prems this year with us.
Where's he playing, out of the fringes?
No, he's playing actually in the middle most games. We've had a lot of turnover week on week, boys, you know, unavailable for work or kids, and mate, he's holding his own. I'm pretty excited to see
awesome.
What he does with his touch career moving forward as they split open. Short side, long pass.
Oh, that's great, mate. We see Rylan Martin. We saw him whack City before, and then showing that he's got more tools to add to his toolbox. The beautiful right to left pass on the short side.
Yeah, he's picked up and got, but that's a reefing pass and a great outline from the winger there. He's really deep as well. You can actually see him. He was probably 10 metres behind where the play the ball occurred.
Love it. Yep, awesome. So great running lines out there by the Swans wingers. As we see the Sunshine Coast Pineapples. Oh, he just ball to ground. Maybe not ready for that. William Lawrence on the far side wing.
Cheeky little Baz play. If you're the supporting winger there and you're not on, you're never going to catch up on that fly play. Right. Southwest come to the box again.
Nice. Just looking to pick up metres. I've really enjoyed the way, like I said earlier, that Southwest have rucked the ball through the field. We'll see Declan Buckley with the plant. Mitchell Eddy looking to just truck it forward. Half not quite in position at the moment though. So Ryan Ward just looking to work with Buckley. Sweeper coming around the back. Footwork, short pass, great touch, Jackson McCullough.
Yeah, this Sunny Coast team, that's link defence akin to Mitchell DeRossi, I would say. Good defence. Good defensive set.
Yeah, good work, good turnover. And off they go. First touch. So just bringing it in. Good touch as we see them sprinting to the box, mate. There's no energy lost from these boys. They've definitely given everything they've got. Cam Ferry with the plant. McConchy coming out of half.
Oh.
And he's going to get caught dummy half.
He's been caught running down the cul-de-sac.
There it is, yep. He thought he might have had an offside player. So here we go, boys go to work. Matthew Smith with the ball at the moment, just picking up some metres. Ryan Ward.
Good little check off.
Yeah, really
just that
nice.
Little bit of extra metres. He's held himself up on the field, but I think the coaches will take that. Lockie Watt splits out. He's into numbers, but that man, he can do anything.
Watch the footwork. Watch the footwork. Ben Moore, Higgins. Oh, yeah, just unable to complete the pass. Making it quite hard there for young Joshua Reed here on this side.
Tell you what, the future is very bright for the Broncos and the Titans regions.
Yeah, looking at these players.
In the Premiership, looking at these youth players coming through, they'll be pushing for spots in years to come, no doubt.
And these guys are all young, young as well. We do have some junior Broncos here. Both the Furies boys made the junior Broncos 16s team.
Yep.
So this is the 18s competition. They've still got 3 years in this comp.
Yeah, exactly right. I wouldn't be shocked to see some of these boys who are of age jumping into the Queensland Fire team.
Yeah, that's right. Nice, we see Swans just pushing over into the green zone. Lockie happy to work with Higgins here. Reed coming out of half, passing off to Lockie, well picked up. Stuff running the counties play, looking to pass or footwork. A little pass. I think it took the steam out of him having to reach for that ball and hit the deck, mate.
I think it's been a big week for a lot of these boys. It needs to be game 7 or game 8.
That's
even.
right, yep. So scores currently 9-2, South Queensland Swans over the Sunshine Coast Pineapples. This is their last game. a playoff game for position. But like we said, these guys given everything they've got to ensure they finish the tournament off in the right way. See Caleb Carsey looking to ball play. Do have numbers. Way to find William Lawrence, but well defended. Anthony Evans still with the ball. And referee has a touch pass penalty. So Swans will find the middle of the park here. Watt on the plan off to Reed. Finding more and down here to Brighton on the wing. Oh, Brighton, great footwork. He's a big man. Yep.
Great yards again.
Awesome.
Really done a great job of exposing the space that's available as they look to drive in.
Yeah, Cooper Adam on the plant there.
Just trying to get their troops organised as Ryan Ward comes on off the sub box. Switches. He's kicked to the side, space.
Oh, nice. Got him on the outside. Beautiful work by Ryan Ward. Finding Cooper Adam on the far side for a beautiful try.
It seemed like they were setting up for a sweeper sort of play, and he's just managed to kick off the right foot kick. Sees the space. Beautiful long pass out to the wing.
Mate, I'm going to lay it down to the chop line.
Yep.
So there was a beautiful chop line there that sucked the winger in on the short side.
Yeah, they just got bent out of shape a little bit there, Ryan. Did a great job kicking out, seeing that there was space available and, you know, backing himself in, which is what we want to see out of these young kids.
Definitely, mate. 3.5 minutes to go. Scores are 10-2. I'd like to see the Pineapples get over here as they, looks like they're trying to figure something out. What have we got?
Looks like
so
they'll
Brock
go
Long out of half.
Rooster.
Yeah, Ferry. Oh, yeah, little switchback. Oh, Jed Hill, eh? Would have liked to have seen the foot race at this late stage of the tournament.
Yeah, that cheeky little Rooster option with the bounce back to the short side on the pass.
Yep. Mate, first time I saw that was 2006 State of Origin.
Yep.
New South Wales with old Stano, Jason Stano running that play. As we see a beautiful ninja play. There's the time to run it. McConchy and Ferry just combining for a little trick play. Getting the defender to pull his corner, protect short side. And then coming back.
Yeah, just made the touch,
Ferry,
turned his back to it.
him.
And at this sort of level, you just can't take your eye off the ball. You know, we're starting to teach our players, you know, eyes up, both in attack and defence. And the Pineapples team, great job on that little ninja play.
Yeah, square hips when you arrive at the line is the key to defending those ones. So Moore and Eddie are going to work the ball up the field to get into a attack position where they can run a trick play, no doubt. There we go. Nice little feed off. Eddie looking to step back, happy to reset. Having a chat to Moore. Pushing across for Declan. But nice defence there by Ferry, pushing out. It's positive the boys are getting out past the 5 metre line.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. I think they look like they'll be sending
Jed Hill.
Slider. Hegedus off the right. Short ball.
Oh, Cam Turner calling ball down there. Unfortunately, Jackson McCullough just arriving late to the party.
Yeah, just opening the middles up. A lot of space between those two. As that middle had to make the touch, he pulled his short side. Sliding pass out to Hegedus, who jinked off his right as we see it on the replay. Dunk. Short ball. The referee's on the spot. Yeah,
awesome,
great play.
So Ferry happy to work with Detroit here as they push through into the green zone. Only 90 seconds left in the game. Oh, a little wee chat behind the ball, McCullough.
Sweeper coming round.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, lucky too because Ben Moore hit the ground.
That was the time to pick up and run from half. Still got another minute to go. We'll see what they set up on the second chance.
Nice.
4 and 3 right to left.
Short, and he gets in.
I thought for all money that ball was going to the wing.
Well, so did Lockie, and that's why he went flying out. You know, Lockie and Link instead of squeezing the space.
Big
and
jump.
He's having a chat to Jordan too at the moment. I remember seeing these guys play together for Toowoomba, so I think Jordan's played for Toowoomba. I don't know if he's moved up here now.
Yeah.
But I saw him at Junior State Cup. I called him a couple of years ago. So, yeah, they're having a laugh after that try was scored, those two.
At the end of the day, what
We're
happens on the field and you come off the field and have a laugh about it.
That's right, mate. Exactly right. So 30 seconds to go in the game. Swans have got the ball. And I'm sure Lockie, if I know Lockie, he's still going to want to have a showtime try to finish off the tournament.
As he's sweeping around Ryan Ward, they're picking up the block play.
Oh,
the intercept! He's going!
Yeah, boy! Go, boy! We said we wanted...
Shut the gate.
What a way to deflate me. I called William, I wanted him to get one earlier on.
And the Swans boys actually want the ball back. I reckon they want to get this crack at the try line.
Well, the Hooters about to go. So that is it, mate.
One last play, though.
Yep,
I do believe it's a penalty, and our man Watt is on the field. He's already created something from nothing.
Well, let's have a look, I'd push everybody out wide and just look for a little one-on-onesies. Hey? All right. Here we go. Oh, Brighton gets in. There we go. That's how you finish the tournament, folks. Awesome. Mate, Alexander Brighton pushes down the side of the field. Lockie Watt once again being able to create something out of nothing. And the winger, unfortunately, just unable to protect space on this side, getting caught out, young Hobson.
Mate, Lockie Watt, that's a man to just pencil that name in your diary, because I think we're going to see big things out of him in this sport in the years to come.
100%, mate. Well, it's been a phenomenal game. Swans taking out the game 12 tries to 4. We've got the presentations coming up now in some of the divisions.
Yep, MVPs, and then we've also got the sprint race to see who the fastest athlete at NYC is.
I might go down and do some stretches, mate. Enjoying that one.
You going to jump down? Fastest athlete here?
Forwards or backwards?
Forwards and then backwards.
And put me on a backwards sprint race any day of the week, mate. Done about forwards.
We'll just get all the athletes out there for a good old-fashioned Chancellor test. How do you feel about that?
I'd love it. Yeah, folks, so do stay tuned. We have 2 phenomenal games of touch football coming up really, really soon in 30 minutes, starting at 2:30. We have the New South Wales CHS taking on the Queensland Fire in the 18 boys division, and then at 3:30 the 18 girls QSST Fire taking on the South Queensland Sharks. Don't go anywhere.
presentation ceremony for the 2019 National Youth Championship Team MVPs, Late Final winners, and the leading Alliance state. First and foremost, please welcome our official presentation party, Mr. Phil Guymore, Australian Men's Open Coach, Mr. Swain Ravelli, Australian Women's Open Coach, and Mr. Dave Nolan, Australian Mixed Opens Coach. Give these guys a round of applause. Our first presentations today are to award our male and female most valuable players awards from each entity. Please congratulate the following individuals as they come forward to accept their awards from our presentation party. From the ACT, Girls 18s, Gabriella Peterson, and from the boys, Jordan Gregory. From the Brisbane City Coppers, Lisa Mimi and Caleb Matters. From the Central Queensland Bulls, Braden Huggins. From the Hunter Western Hornets, Kaya Waters and Jules Kirkpatrick and Lachlan Fitzhenry. From the New South Wales CCC, Jade Pond and Jordan Hill. From the New South Wales CHS, Maddie Binding and Jeremy Belcher. From the New South Wales CIS, Kaylee McDonald and Liam Doyle. From the New South Wales Touch Association Development, Lucy McDonald and Cameron Kitching. From the North Queensland Cyclones, Olivia Johnson and Samuel Twinami. From the Northern Territory Devils, Ruby Sargent Wilson and William Schwalger. From QSST, Emily Ward and Nathaniel Hannan. From the South Australian Roosters, Audrey Jones and Mitchell O'Hara. From the South Queensland Sharks, Lily Chang and Talis Stanford. From Tasmania, Amy Hallaby and Tom Morrison. From Victoria Storm, Steph Kelly and Tim Rooston. From the Western Australian Tigers, Zoe Watts and Tamati Markafari Mahihi. Please join me in congratulating all of our Team MVP winners. Our next presentation today is the 18 girls plate final, which saw the Sunshine Coast defeat the Hunter Hornet in a fantastic contest. It is my pleasure to now call the winning captain forward to accept their plaque from Australian Women's Opens coach, Swain Ravelli. I now invite our 18 Girls National Youth Champions plate winners to all come forward and accept their championship medallions from our presentation party. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 National Youth Championships 18 Girls Plate winners. Give them a round of applause. Our next presentation is the 18 Boys Plate Final, which saw the South Queensland Swans defeat the Sunshine Coast in an exciting encounter. It's now my pleasure to call forward the winning captain to accept their plaque from Australian Men's Opens coach, Mr. Phil Gynwell. I now invite the 18 Boys National Youth Champions plate winners to all come forward and accept their championship medallions from our presentation party. Ladies and gentlemen, your National Youth Championships 18 Boys plate winners. Give them a round of applause. Our final presentation before the big race will be for the leading Alliance state. It's my pleasure to announce the leading Alliance state for the 2019 NYC is Western Australia. I would like to call forward Warren Smiles to come forward and accept the plaque. Congratulations, WA. Warren, go on ahead for your lap of honour, mate. Thank you all, and congratulations to all our winners. That concludes our ceremony. We are now moments away from the fastest in-touch race, which will see the fastest player crowned in each age division. moments away from the fastest in touch race. The way this race will work, we will count down from 3. The buzzer will go. You will run as fast as you can to make it over the other try line closest to the big screen. We have our referees up the other end who will be judging the fastest in touch. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Referee's decision pending. Congratulations, Matty Binding from the combined high schools. You have been crowned the fastest in touch. Okay, we're on to our boys race. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Referee's decision pending. Congratulations, Owen Russell. You've been crowned the fastest male in touch.
Welcome back, folks. That's right. It's time. We have the National Youth Championship Boys Grand Final. We're about to see the Queensland team take to the field. QSST Fire. Their captains for this game are Jamin Bob and Drew Price, co-captains. But yeah, so just listing. Our referees, are about to come out, but we do have QSST Fire. Number 1, Jude Saldana. 2, Caleb Gould Wairiki. 3, Patrick Crow. 4, Connor Ralph. 5, Jamin Bob. 6, Seamus Edwards. 7, Alex Condon. 8, Nathaniel Hannay. 9, Bradley Pardon. 10, Flynn Kelso. 11, Zane Cox. 12, Drew Price. 13, Kane Comiskey. 14, Clay Smith. And 15, Thomas Olsen. Mate, I've seen these boys outside. They are, really, really nice to see teams like our QSST Fire and CHS warming up. Lots of composure about them. Yeah, at the moment, as we see the QSST Fire captains run out, Jamin Bob and Drew Price. They are pumped, mate. Listen to the crowd. Really nice to see the New South Wales players clapping them on as well as the QSST Fire girls who will be coming up after this match. New South Wales CHS, we have 2 brothers starting off. Number 1, Jared Rayner Badior. Number 2, Lachlan Rayner Badior. 3, Liam Squires. 4, Jeremy Belcher. 5, Kaya Ardita. 6, Luke Moffat. 7, Tom Leaney. 8, Liam Robinson. 9, Blake Potts. 10, Harry Fryer. 11, Ryan Potts. 12, Jesse Paulson. 13, Brent Nixon. And to round out the New South Wales CHS, number 14, Witika Rees Hatu. I tell you, folks, we've got an awesome game on our hands as we see the 2 teams line up on the field, ready for the national anthem. Fans all having to get off the field and run to their space up on the embankment. In the sun, you'll find the stands are packed. They're chock-a-block full. Nice to see all the teams hanging behind after their games have even finished, because we know this game here is going to be a cracker. So just quietly, these teams have met each other last year in the grand final. We had CHS going down in a really close match to the QSST Fire, and we see exactly the same game again. And folks, we'll just let the national anthem take place. Yeah, awesome rendition of the national anthem there by the players. 2 minutes as we see the referees just having a little chat in the middle of the field. It's been a long tournament for these guys, and they get rewarded as well by getting this grand final game. So a lot of hard work goes into being a referee, folks. We talk about the players being athletes, but I look at Campbell out there and he looks fit as a fiddle. I know he does extras. He gets out there as well, and they test themselves. We've got a junior development camp next year. And the referees come along, they bring their JETS program and they jump in on the fitness test with the athletes. So we set that up early. There's an expectation with our top level referees, just like there's an expectation with our top players, that they have to be working really, really hard away from the lights, away from the tournaments, to ensure that they get these big games and they're where they deserve to be as well. So looking for this final, I'm joined in the commentary box again by none other than the Mr. James Shimmery Sharpie. How you doing, brother?
I'm well, Tristan. Bit of a late call up here, but I am incredibly excited to be calling this game.
Yeah, here we go, mate. Fans at home, this is fantastic. All of these players play out of Vorden Cup. Guys up here play out of Metro Cup. They play the big games, and they're exactly where they deserve to be. They've fought well through the tournament. We had some cracking semi-final games, only a couple of tries in each game. Yeah, here we go.
Mate, I'm pretty excited to see the coaching battle in this one. Scott Buckley, one of the smartest thinkers in the game as a player, just finished up at the World Cup. He's retired from that men's open level, is my understanding. And Jason Boyd, he's just been named Queensland men's head coach, and he's going to hopefully send the Queensland Fire out on a win for his sake.
Exactly, mate, and there's two really different styles of coach that we see. So I know Buckley's a bit of a pacer, a bit of a walker and talker, and Boydie just, sometimes he's got three positions. Arms crossed in front with a hand on the chin, hands crossed behind him with a bit of composure, and sometimes hands crossed in front.
Yep, and he's started to show a lot more mongrel in the last year or two, mate. As a player in his team, he's not afraid to tell you what he wants you to do. And
well, that's a good thing from our coaches, mate. It's all about, unfortunately, at the top level of the game, it's about facts and not feelings. Cool, which is what tends to happen. So, looks like CHS are going to start with the ball, going from left to right as you're looking at the screen. And yeah, let's see what they pull off from this tap off. So we hear a little bit of, Eminem, Lose Yourself in the background, getting the crowd pumped up. They don't hide behind the fact that they're one team or the other. Unfortunately, for the viewers out there around the world, they're probably, quite happy to see a good game of touch. But here in Aussie, you're either New South Wales or you're Queensland. Campbell Muir to start the game. Beautiful. We see the tap taken. Yep. Oh, we get a ball down straight away. Luke Moffat from the tap. Unfortunately, there we go. Drew Price kicks off, taking the ball in. Yep, we'll see Seamus. The boys will be happy to take it into the line. Early advantage to the Queensland team coming into the line. Yeah, and Seamus just testing him out, having a run. All right, let's see what they can pull together. Alex Condon lays it in for Seamus Edwards. Coming back. Ooh. Yep. And just test him out. Would have liked to have seen him push them over 50 and maybe take the short side to open up the running space, but QSST at the right end of the field now. CHS are going to have to go all the way. Belcher with the plant. Boys coming around the back. Yeah, that
subset pattern that they've
no doubt
been running all tournament. There's a ball down again. A little bit of a nervous start to this one from both teams.
100%, mate. We'll see Kane rolling the ball off to Drew Price, and he's just going to have to tuck it in. Condon coming around the back. Yep, pass off as we see Jamin Bobs just into the field of play. Nice, and let's see what the boys can put together here. Okay, so Jamin will be happy to set up. Jamin's got really light feet. Jude. Yeah, nice little pull out. He's just having a sniff around the edges. Old Paddy Crow. Got to test him out early. Everybody's got to be a threat with the ball in this kind of game. Jude with the plant. Bob looking to come out. Beautiful footwork. He goes through. Gets into the end goal. He just couldn't find a free man there.
Yeah, exciting attack there from the Queensland Fire. Opportunities opening, going back to that short side as you spoke about earlier, Tristan.
Oh, big time, mate. And these CHS are going to need to settle in. Third set with the ball, and they need to get to their fifth strike dump.
Yep, as they see the latcher coming on.
Nice.
Active work by the Queensland link.
Yeah, Blocky with the plant there. Jared with the ball at the moment. Little pop-out play. Oh, big forward pass there from Rees Hatu. Hey, but at least we see CHS at the right end of the field. They've completed that set now. The nerves will calm down. The boys will be into the game. We've just got to work on getting that first touch.
Yeah, Queensland team coached by Boydie. It'll be interesting to see the defensive policy they kind of stick with for this game against CHS. Will look to execute most times down that try line.
So Paddy Crow here is going to get the ball down just over halfway. Looking to get into the nice attack end of the field. Nice. Flynn Kelso.
Splits open.
Pulls out a half.
To take him short side. Steps back.
Oh, we're going to get a recount there. Unfortunate for Jared, Rainer Badior. Just happened to get a hand out there, and Flynn Kelso happy to get 6 again.
Yeah, looking to set up with a sweeping play around to the right edge. Steps back off the right.
Caleb Gould.
Short ball.
Oh, the ball's been played. He's not going to want that.
They've earned the penalty there. I think they're dropping slightly early.
There we go. Dropping to the line.
So look for that sweeper platform early.
So Caleb with the ball here. In for Flynn Kelso. Yep, looking for a play. Step back. Ooh. Well, the link made both boys claiming the touch. It was really good defence stepping off the line. And I really like the way they have a nice direct play on the first two touches.
Yeah.
Test the defence out.
Queensland definitely that punish play where they look off the middle for the slider and pop back. Earns another 6 to Gango. Call.
Oh, the crowd aren't happy with that.
I'm a bit shocked, mate. I think this is almost a pro New South Wales crowd. I'm a bit
they're
surprised.
into it. They're into it, mate. Well, yeah, the Queenslanders can drive home. That's why.
Well,
these guys
true.
are stuck here till tomorrow. So here we go. Caleb Gould with the ball. Flynn Kelso coming out of half. Good touch. Looking for the bounce back to defend the foul. Oh, and then the attacker foul. So, shows it's tough underfoot. Caleb's going to look to set up with Pardon here in the middle as we get... Yeah, and they're just feeling each other out there. Zane Cox.
32,
here we
picks
go.
up,
all the way.
rips the pass. The
Pop
pop back is on.
Kelso. Got him.
Yes.
Beautiful there.
Yeah, that's great play there from the Fire. They looked... You'll note with the CHS link, I think he was just a little bit tight. Picks up reefing pass, yeah. Hips turning in, and he just didn't quite have the pace to get back out there. Excellent finish there for Queensland, 1-0.
Mate, all 3 foot of Caleb Gould, able to rip that ball to the wing for a beautiful pop-back pass. So here we go, CHS hot on attack. Scores a 1-0 to QSST. But yeah, game on, it's all happening now. All right, we're going to see CHS bring it into the line.
This is almost
on the link.
The first chance they've had to attack the Queensland line after early errors, and they earn a penalty.
Yeah, beautiful. So the Bulls will get to push into position and go through their penalty process. So let's see what kind of play they set up for initially off the first 2 touches. Yeah, Drew Price, really good work to push out 12 metres out. The touch was made. So that's one already killed. He's going to step back, looking to play. Yeah, beautiful touch. Seamus on the inside. Oh, well defended.
Diving pass, high-level skill.
Well defended from the boys, so let's see what they can do here. So Jeremy Belcher, captain of the team. Little pop-off. Ball going over the top, pop back. Oh, just unable to maintain control. Seamus is calling the touch on the inside anyway. So referee happy with the ball down. And we're going to see QSST Fire pump it off their own line. Drew Price finds the middle of the field for the first touch. Seamus looking to the wing. Nice control down the sideline for the second touch, just before the sub-box. Jude enters the field of play with the latch touch 3 as they swing round. This will be 4 just over halfway.
5 coming, looking for a strike dump.
Boom, off he goes. Jamin Bob, a little bit of footwork and unable to find an open player. Yeah. Great turnover by CHS. That's what they've got to do. We've got to get those transitions right. All boys running. We know that they'll look to run this box to play.
Yeah, fresh legs coming on. They'll look to try and engage that box side middle. Great job by the Queensland link. Touch there.
Nice passing off. Jesse Paulson with the plant. Coming out of half. Nixon finding an open winger. Yeah, beautiful. Referee's happy with that. That was really nice control through the field. Beautiful from Nixon out of half.
Yeah, just bounces out off that box play. Picks up. Sizes up the numbers. Wingers facing in. Links facing in. Great long pass. And that's 1-1, mate. This could be a tight affair.
Mate, Liam Squires scores it in the corner. Well done.
You heard Goody earlier in the day talking about just the quality of wingers that have been on offer all week, and
correct.
Liam Squires had an outstanding tournament as well.
Yeah, loved it, mate. And, you know, we've seen running lines, we've seen tries stopped. It's all sort of going on. Bit of ball control by the QSST Fire winger here, Kane. I'm sure that's a battle we're going to see all day there. Comiskey up against Squires. As we see Jamin Bob come out of half. And referee's going to call a penalty, giving QSST Fire a fresh shot at the line. So let's see what Zane Cox and Jamin Bob can come up with. Happy to dance around.
Look for the point of play there, tight. Split short side, quickie.
Bob got him. Oh, mate. That was a really good touch there by Jared. Just coming in nice and tight.
Going back to that sweeper platform.
Nice. Jude. Same thing again, mate. Hey, nothing between those two CHS middles. They've got each other's back, and that's what it's going to be all about. Blake Potts and Jared.
Good energy.
Yep.
Great energy from that CHS team, not
Great
letting
push.
Queensland dictate the pace to them on that repeat.
Nice. Here we see CHS with the ball, getting into the rhythm of their subset, something they've done very well throughout the tournament. Nice and close to the sideline to allow the subs to all swing, get into the middle of the field. There we go, looking for a strike dump. So Liam Robinson coming out of half and looking for the wing again.
Yeah, he's earned the right to have another crack at the line. So you can see early the plan for CHS is to get to that far side where Queensland sub-box is, and looks like they're bombing long early in this game.
Yeah, mate, intelligent play, no doubt it's to do with the conditions. The wind is blowing into our face towards the cameras as we're looking at the field. So we probably will see QSST going right to left first half and CHS coming left to right towards us. Oh, beautiful play. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, beautiful play there. Referee's awarding that try. That was lovely.
Quickie splits
Belcher
out,
feeds back.
link striking.
Oh, lovely. So we took a Rees Hatu there, scoring that beautiful try through the link channel. Here we go, mate. So game on. CHS currently up 2 tries to 1. We'll see QSST Fire bringing the ball back, looking for an opportunity to fight. So Bradley Pardon here looking to take it in. And just a nice little reset, Clay Smith in half.
So it looks like they're setting for that sweeper off the right-hand side. ML play instead.
Yep, Caleb.
Link.
He probably had a little bit more time with the ball and maybe a bit too flat on the chop line.
Yeah, so Boydie clearly telling them that if that right middle for CHS pops up, they'll send the sweeper, and if it's the left middle, they'll run the ML play as they come to the box.
Nice, we see them looking to get fresh legs on. Yeah, Potts just feeding off. There you go, beautiful. Yep, nice direct rucking by Jesse Poulsen, giving his team an opportunity, being pointed home, and they're able to catch him up on the 6th touch.
Yeah, that's a great defensive set, and ball didn't get returned straight to the man, so they've earned themselves another 10 metres.
And 10 metres is everything in this kind of game today. It's going to be a difference between getting 2 shots at the line or getting 1 shot. So Caleb just bouncing around, giving his subs time to get onto the field. Alex Condon with the ball currently, moving through, coming 15 metres out from the try line. Boy, just looking. Drew Price will dance around a wee bit.
Yeah, just need to get their shape there. They had a sub come on very late.
Correct. Conceding the touch. Ball goes in. Seamus Edwins coming out of half, over the top all the way.
Pop back.
Zane, slams it down. Referee's happy with that one. Woo! I tell you, it's on, mate. These wingers are earning their
Just watch Drew
today.
Price here. He slams into that short hole, and that's what opens up the space.
Check this. This will be a beautiful angle on this touch. Damn.
Yeah, that's great finish by the winger from Queensland Fire.
Yep. Great pressure too, though, by the CHS winger. Putting pressure on Kane there to make that. Nice. So score is currently tied at 2 tries each. See Drew Price with a nice touch in the middle of the field as Belcher brings it into the line. So Belcher and Moffat are going to work together to try set this play up. We've got Nixon over there, far side link. Let's see what they can do. Yeah, got him on an outline. Yeah, nice little just dancing around. He's got Price, got 2 on the touch. Flings it over the top. Pop. There you are.
That's high skill. Excellent play.
Work it.
Oh, they've called touch and pass.
Yeah, referees are set.
Tell you what, they'll keep bombing that right-hand wing
Let's see
all
how we
day.
go. Oh, yeah, Kane, mate. Must have just got him on the front of the shin. That's how close it could be in this game. Whiskers in it. So QSST Fire, 2 players slipping over. There must be a patch of ice on the ground there as we get a ball to ground on the far side sub-box.
Just trying to go a little bit too fast. Slow it down, execute, coming up the line.
Still a lot of nervous energy in this game, eh?
Yeah, CHS, so they've had opportunities down on this right wing three times. They've obviously scored twice. Look for them to go back to that. Jack will definitely be drilling that into his players as some fresh legs come on. No doubt they've got a move planned.
Yeah, definitely, mate. We're going to just see the 2 boys tuck it down this sideline here. Reese Hatu, happy to pass it off. Jared with the ball, flicking it off.
Cindy play, bounce out.
Just popping him to pick up some extra metres. Nice. I think Blake Potts here will just be happy to set up. Good work, counties for Potts. Looking to run into the line, finding the link again. Good touch there by That's what we like to see, mate. Is that Bradley Pardon out here on the wing?
Yep, they've earned the penalty though.
Oh no, Nathaniel Hannay out here on the wing. He's just been able to pick him up.
So again, that left to right platform looks to be what CHS is splitting again with the counties.
Got him, yeah, you can hear Jamin Bob, hold, beautiful defensive control, and then they push out to 12 metres off the line. Really nice swinging around the back. On the bum, good touch, and just pushed him back, good work.
Yeah, great scrambling defence by Queensland there as they
really got a lot
New
of
South
control.
Wales CHS set up.
Oh, coming out of half, link pay.
Yeah.
Mate, he's really in the zone at the moment. So we Tikari's Hatu, he's in the zone, mate, whether he's chopping a hole or scanning, looking for a line.
Just
Watch
beautiful.
this replay.
4-on-3.
He's looking at the defence, sees,
Yeah, that Queensland link just need to get a little bit higher. I think based on what I can see from the defensive system of Queensland, they're sending their links nice and high and hoping that that long loopy pass goes to the wing and they can recover back out.
Yeah, mate. So tough work. Scores currently 3-2 CHS over QSST Fire. I tell you, it's such a tough game, eh? Yeah. Got to make the most of your opportunities. As we see Bradley Pardon just getting all excited, a little ball to ground with Flynn Kelso swinging around the back. And CHS will be happy just to go back to the system, truck it up. There we go. Nice little play. Good set, boys, coming down the line. Oh, winger looking for a scoop. And the half has been caught. And they're just having a little chat. It's going to be a turnover here, QSST fire ball. So yeah, Kaya just thought he had an opportunity there. Tried a clean set of heels, but unfortunately the link was onside for QSST fire, able to pick him up.
Yeah, setting fresh legs on from the sub box.
All right, Condon with the ball, bringing it on in. Yeah, so, you know, we see in touch, we talk about, you hear a lot of people saying beat into the bend, but for me it's hips and knees. And Condon was down nice and low in a position to play the ball. So just getting a nice, you know, bit of contact from CHS earned him the penalty.
Rooster play. Early release.
Seamus.
Pass just caught up in the wind a little bit there.
Yeah. So yeah, we got out of play. CHS turnover. They're just going to settle one into the middle as the subs go round the back. Nice, and they bring it across to the sub box. Right, what are you thinking, mate, here with the QSST fire defence? How are they going to stop this roll on?
I think it's really important if they're going to continue to get their links high that they get their hips out, because the bombing long at the moment as they take the intercept.
Go, boy.
Go, son. Looks like he's getting mowed down. He's got him.
He skipped him. Oh, he got him. That was awesome, Ryan Potts. Really good chase. Boys have got a little bit to say to each other.
And the referees are calling them back for offside, I think it must be.
And there's so much energy utilised in that little sprint chase dive, for the players.
Yeah, you mustn't have heard the whistle. I think even we were a bit caught up in that one.
Oh, I tell you, mate, love a good intercept, love a good chase down. Over the years, we've seen some beautiful efforts, second efforts by the defensive teams to turn and get those ones. Woo! I tell you, it's all happening. This has been an awesome first half of footy. Scores are 3-2, CHS over QSST, as CHS have a clean shot at the line. They'd love to get one here and go into half-time, 2 tries up. Yeah,
looking, see what they'll send. They're sending the sweep around the length of Cindy play, picks up, early release ninja play.
Oh,
there it is.
There he goes. Tom Leaney was happy with that one, bouncing on his toes. Campbell's going to talk about the final pass here, I reckon.
Yeah,
what do you think of that final
replay
pass?
On the screen.
There it is.
Oh, got a side. Yeah.
Yep, it's this last pass there, the chicken.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Look, Cindy play very dangerous. They've obviously engaged that middle and he's turned his hips, and just the execution of that last pass.
Yeah, tough work. And you work so hard in games like this to earn those opportunities. Like I said, 20-minute games to touch, you're probably going to get 15 shots at the line, and every shot counts for something. Oh,
big step off the left. 3.
Dang. That's just neat, eh? That kid, he's got spiders on him.
Yeah, sending the sweep around that set-up play. Look to release back.
Oh, the crowd are letting them know.
Play the game.
Ball goes down. Gould out of half. Oh, touched. It was touched.
Yeah, great honesty by CHS there. That's what the game's built on, mate. I love seeing young kids.
Yep.
You know, this is a big game, so.
And I don't think that was the flashiest pass by Caleb either. He just got lucky with that one.
Yeah, just stuck his hand in the breadbasket, I suppose, looking for the intercept.
So Bob down for Gould. Here we go.
Circle. Cheeky little circle ball.
Yeah, it's nice. I actually saw him score off one of those against the Sharks out on the outside field. So that's their little combo play, those two. We're going to see Flynn coming across here, down for Crow. Oh, well picked off by the winger.
Yeah, it's a great read.
You'd be happy with that one, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Hoping that his link was coming out the back to save him as well.
Yeah, for sure. So Crow's going to lay it in for Kelso. Wrapping Bob on. Oh, yeah, awesome. Well defended, eh? Jesse Paulson wasn't having any of it. He was off the line early, and he's a big guy, extending to make the touch. Bob looking to dance.
Pirouette. Long pass.
Gould.
Off the right.
Chuck
back
in.
the other way. Oh.
Yep.
It's hard to keep up with this one. They're moving so fast.
Oh, and it's the ability of the pass, mate. Most of these kids out on the field can throw 15 plus. You know, they've all got wheels. So, yeah, great skill on show.
Yeah, exactly right. CHS working off the line. Eyes up.
Yeah, they'll probably get two more chances in this half, CHS will. So this will be one of them. They're just looking to get to the box and get some fresh legs on. Nice. Lachlan just happy to lay it in there for his team.
Fly play, releases.
Bringing it in. 5th touch. And yeah, unfortunately, ball going forward. And with the ball being punched so far out of play, I think QSST Fire will get the ball back with about 90 seconds to go in the game. In the half, sorry.
It seems like QWST almost willing to give them that bounce-out play going towards the sub-box and hoping that they can make it far enough out from the try line that they're not attacking at the line, so to speak.
Yeah, agree. Here we go. CHS working really hard here. That's touch 3. and they're just at the 10-metre line. This will be 4 before halfway, so they're really going to have to go off the back of this. And 5th touch found. Condon coming out of half, looking to play footy. Ball turned over. Yeah, touch pass there. Good call by Campbell.
Just need to get their composure, get their shape on that transition play there, Queensland.
Definitely.
CHS, fresh legs coming off the box.
Still 60 seconds to go. Plenty of time for them to get to the line with a bit of composure and execute. As we see Captain Belcher looking to work through the middle of the field with Luke Moffat. We've seen, yep, here we go. Nice, good work. Robinson out of half.
Yeah, great defence and great discipline to keep his hands away from that ball. Just turn and go to his man.
Cop it on the back of the head. Yeah, can hear the crowd. Get on the ball. Oi. Nice physical Condon there. So the boys are going to have to work really, really hard. This is a better set, straightening up through the middle.
Yeah, good play.
Awesome.
Take it away from the sub-box every now and then.
Yeah, Clay Smith's been good
Great
here.
Yards.
Awesome, found him. Seamus is just coming up. They're going to get a strike dump. So 10 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah,
they're going to have to go now. Last play, Drew Price looking to get inside. Yep, penalty though, penalty. Yeah, very clever defence by New South Wales CHS. Woo! Mate, awesome. Really, really clever by CHS to finish the half, not allowing to make that final touch for QSST Fire. What an awesome first half of touch football, Sharpie.
Yeah, end to end, and both coaches will have a few things they'll be looking to work on at half time. I think CHS are definitely in the box seat here. They looked strong in that first half.
Yeah, after completions sort of, were not too great in the first 3 sets of 6. Nerves got out of the way, and CHS just went to work. Really, really nice to see. Can't wait to see what happens after half time, mate.
I'm excited.
Awesome. We'll be back soon, folks. Well, folks, we have had a cracker of a game in the first half. Score's currently 3-2 to CHS. We're going to see QSST Fire hot on attack. If they score here, the game will be all drawn up. But looking at the coaches, they were nice, composed halftime chats. Not looking to mess with them too much. I think there's a couple of, defensive things that Boyd will be talking about to his team, knowing that he's more of a defensive-focused coach, Sharpie.
Yeah, I think he'll just be looking for a little bit more out of his links in their pre-touch, post-touch getting their shape right. But yeah, Boydie, he's a very cool, and collected man. You'll see him in his standard hands behind the back pose currently.
That's the one.
Look out at Scotty Buckley. He'll just be hoping for the boys to have more of the same.
Yeah, for sure, mate. Completely agree. So let's see. The QSST boys currently have Seamus over here at right link. He's got a beautiful pass. And Condon's out there with him as well. So let's see what the boys can pull off.
20 minutes, Tristan. 20 minutes between you and a national championship. How much do these boys want it?
That's exactly what it is, mate. It's going to be a little bit of desire and lots of effort. So they're going to pull it out here and take a buddy. Nice, I've seen this start off from Queensland a couple of times in the tournament. Seamus goes round the back, and the defenders pull out.
I'll get two cracks at the line here.
Condon on the plant. Ball got loose in the ruck. He'll claim a foot, but we all know the person with the ball is the one who has to control it. Don't let those feet get in there. So beautiful turnover by CHS, and they're going to come pumping down the sideline with lots of energy. Awesome, really good. Subs swinging around the back at the moment. And he got him. Yeah, nice agility just to get in there. Nixon with the ball at the moment.
Lacha.
Yep.
Release.
And there we go. Reese Hatu coming out of half, looking for the pop back.
Yeah, that's good defence. That's a little bit better. I'd still like to see the link just hips out.
They can play on. They can play on. Ball's on the mark. That's the one. Nice. First touch taken in the middle of the field. So good energy to start the half. Drew
Great
Price
yards,
doing what he does well.
Price. That's what teams are made
sort
of,
of
mate.
ran his team away though, didn't he? Yeah, good push.
Great hands.
That's what we like to see. Paddy Crow's going to lay it in here. So Zane Cox looking to come out. Yeah,
there's the space. Release.
Boom.
Out to the winger. Here we go.
There it is. Great footy, mate. Zane Cox, what a beautiful look. Summed up the situation perfectly. Found Caleb Wairiki Gould. He thought about it.
Oh, great ball to the winger. That's a pressure pass in a pressure moment.
Yep, and didn't look for a spiral, just flicked it. Great ball control by Caleb. Bringing the game back to 3 tries all. Hey, wonderful touch footy here. So CHS about to tack down to the line. Let's see the kind of play they bring out. I won't be surprised if we see boys throwing with the wind here from right to the left. Nice. Okay, just taking their time to get the defender that they want at the moment. Yep, going to flick it on out. So the defence had just pushed a little bit too high and cut off their options. So we've got Robinson and Leaney working together here in the middle of the field.
ML.
Yep, and checking all the way, looking for back. Yeah, well defended by Queensland that time.
Yeah, it seems like they're definitely looking for that pop-back option. It must be something they've spoken about at half-time with that link just turning back in for support.
And I think the defence must have spoken about it too, because they've cleaned up the last 2 opportunities. We've seen Zane Cox just picking up a couple of extra metres through the field. Paddy Crow feeds it off to winger Kane Comiskey as the attackers come around.
Here comes the sweep play.
Oh, yeah, I thought there was a pop, but
here's
all
the
good.
Opportunity. Picks up left to right.
Clay Smith looking. Yeah, Jude unfortunately just caught a bit flat, and defender was right on the spot.
Yeah, just had their running lines a little bit mixed up there, not quite punching into the hole, the middle. Great energy shown by the Queensland winger. Too much energy.
Yeah, just unfortunately pumped up out of the line. So Nathaniel Hannay just getting penalised for being offside, unfortunately. See the Queensland winger just running all the way across, middle just running all the way across the top. Nice, we see CHS swing onto the field, ball goes down in the ruck. There you go. So turnover in the middle of the field, giving Queensland superior field advantage. Yeah, boys will be happy just to punch in. Jude coming out of half. Nice, good pick up by Flint. Oh, hard luck. Yep. Kane thought he was going to take the ball.
The referee has been hit by the ball. You do not see that every day.
No, we don't. So they're going to bring it back for a roll ball. I'll take it back for the first roll ball. There we go. So just a reset of the count.
The amazing thing about that is the CHS team actually caught the ball on the bounce. The Australian cricket team could be looking for extra fielders.
Wow. Hey, there we go. Nice Belcher with the ball at the moment, just cruising to get his subs on. And we'll see Robertson coming into half, working with Luke Moffat. Go Liam Robertson and Belcher just having a little sniff. Yeah, just trucking in and not sure what they were chasing for there. Yeah, just cruising.
Might be conditioning the defence for later when they run that little bounce out play.
Yeah, right.
The boy and the girl, so to speak.
Yep, for sure. So
eyes up. Boydie screaming at them to run harder, a bit more direct. and more running.
And if you need someone to go direct,
he's delivering for Boydie.
Yep. Edwards back to Price. Check off again. Condon looking to come out of half.
Right to left.
Yeah, great
Nice
touch, mate.
Really strong defensive shape there through that middle sort of corridor, CHS.
Yeah, Nixon, wasn't troubled by that. As we're going to see CHS come around the, runners around the back. Just looking to pick up some nice controlled easy meters here. Let's watch the sideline, gentlemen. Awesome. Reynor Barrior laid the last one in. Nice strike dump coming.
Oh, he's through.
Drew got him. Oh, for the 5th touch.
I've got to admit, I've got a bit of a man crush on Drew Price here.
Wow. There we go.
Yeah, smart play, killing it in the corner. That's a very New South Wales thing to do. Percentage play.
Yeah, we actually seen a couple of tries on this field scored on the 5th and final. I saw one in the girls' game earlier on, and then saw one in the last game, Swans versus the Pineapples. You know, everything's got to be available at all times.
Yeah, big game. Sometimes the percentage play is the one that the coaches are looking for as they pick up left to right.
Nice finds. Oh, so the boys just looking to, link up again. Zane Cox and Caleb Wairiki Gould. Probably needed a little bit more Weet-Bix behind that pass, though. So here we go. Yeah. CHS, we know they're going to look to come to the box and get the fresh legs on. And referee has found a, forward pass from half.
This is the chance that Queensland will be looking for. They haven't really had any good ball down on that CHS line. So look for them to, I believe, bomb long and look for the pop back.
Step in, Caleb just hunting there. Head goes down, mate, when he starts hunting. It's awesome. Okay, so we got Caleb looking for, nice, Jamin Bob round the back. Boom, great touch by the link. Forward pass from half.
Yeah, referees have done a great job. They've been onto that one this week.
I'm happy with it, mate. Campbell's just picked up 2 in a row there. Awesome work. Nice, we see the boys happy to truck down this sideline as the fresh legs go on. Yep, good plant there. Belcher with the ball at the moment. And he's gone out of half. Ooh, and offside penalty. So that was a really nice drive into the line just to set that up. And we'll see a really intelligent sub. At the moment, Leaney coming into the field of play, looking to partner up for an attack setup.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see CHS the passive link set up, and then they'll bomb long and look for the pop back. They had a lot of success with that in the first half.
Yep, well, the boys all just getting themselves into position. So Leaney's just having a little chat there to Reese Hatu. Let's see what the boys can sort. These two have just had a chat, so I don't know if they've got any trick plays. Brink. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
They had a chat about it, mate. That's just awesome.
That's really intelligent play, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's a planned move called by Scott. So you'll see the link gives it from half, trails back on the inside, and the winger struck last time.
Yep.
So they knew that he would look to do the same thing again, and that's incredibly intelligent play as they take the lead.
Yeah, there you go, mate. So we tell you, there's a lot of work that goes into these games, and some of these are off footage, some of them are off standing at the end of the field and watching. But when you know your opposition intimately, then things like that can happen. Alrighty. So down for Flynn Kelso coming out of half. Looking to... Oh, shorty! Oh, it was a touch.
Must have been touched.
Okay. Yeah, he looked to ram it, and short hold was open. Ball must have been touched in flight.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're almost looking to play a little bit of man on through that middle corridor.
For sure, as we see Kelso around the back. Oh, no. Ball just getting chucked across the CHS winger. Harry Fryer doing a good job to protect it. That's touch 2. As they're looking to come to the sub-box. They're going to be caught a little bit behind the territory battle. That's 3. Queensland put a bit of pressure on here. Touch 4. The subs haven't even been able to enter the field of play yet. So 5th touch before halfway. Oh, no.
Oh, no. We're going to have a...
Yes, okay. So on the turnover. Oh, and he's gone through.
Oh, he's dived and missed. Fine. There we go.
Unfortunately. Yep, so try there to CHS. As we saw a scoop through there by Liam Robinson. So I think that even though there was an intercept play, the winger caught the ball on that far corner. Yeah, there was a drop touch. So, oh well, there we go. Still got to defend everything, CHS.
No, exactly right. You can't switch off,
but the players sort of switched off thinking it was last touch.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see QWST go out ball to the link. Well covered up by CHS there. Counties play for Pricey.
Oh, looking for the... What do we got? Yeah, touch has been called back here. So touch on the juggle, folks. So once you've made contact with the ball, you know, if a player reaches out to touch you and then you regain control of the ball, that'll count as a touch.
Yeah, that's really
so
solid
there'll be three
defence.
here again down the sideline.
Yeah, really solid defence by the CHS team as they come off the box. Great yards again, little quick feet.
Yep.
And
so there we go. Yep, and he's gone through. Great touch there by Drew Price.
that man again, he's really trying to lead from the front here.
All right, so he's going to have to bang it in here. Balls go, Condon. Nice Price coming out of half. And there it goes. Yeah, the fans are screaming for their fire to come back into the game. Nice Jamin Bob having to work.
Oh.
There we go, unfortunately, forward pass from half. All right, CHS are going to be trucking it through, so touch one here just before halfway. And let's see Fresh Legs coming on, looking to execute. If CHS score here, they're going to make it really, really hard for QSST Fire to fight back into this game.
Yeah, it'll be really important for QSST to get their shape. Bounce out play,
beautiful.
Great touch.
Yeah, mate.
Really good shape. Hips going out, so he's able to bounce out for that pass.
Yeah, Zane Cox was all over that setup.
Sweeper play.
And Link.
Oh.
Just walking over there, so awesome. Well done. Well done on Ryan Potts for holding wide. You know, and it was the running line that he ran that sort of contributed to that try. Let's have a little look at the playback.
Just crashes
Boom.
into that short hole.
And Caleb just sort of shut the short side there, and he should have stayed out.
Yeah, just a little bit of a lack of trust.
Yep.
Creeping into that defensive line there. Very important for QSST to hit back in this set.
100%.
8.5 minutes to go.
100%. Let's see what we can do. So Jamin Bob currently with the ball, trying to work with Coxie. Having a little look. Yeah, great defense by CHS, not biting. Get in their shape first. Awesome, good touch.
Pop back.
Check him.
Oh!
And a recount set.
Excellent ticker and heart by the
Yeah.
CHS team. That's a second and third effort that saved a try there.
That's right. We're going to see little counties play. So Paddy Crow, early release, got Jamin Bob on the out.
Yeah, so CHS's defensive shape is going to make it really difficult for those sort of plays. They need to get those middles chasing in and then switching back to the short side. Great defense.
Yeah, good setup, eh? And referee's got him for leaving early. Or maybe he didn't push up. Either way, he was on the line when the touch was made. So here we go. Bob off. Footwork. Chill. Woo-ha. Oh, wow. Really, really good touch, though, eh? Blake Potts was confident he made it.
Yeah.
Beautiful through the middle.
Great footwork. That's the sort of thing they need to get these middles chasing in against each other and then switch back.
Yep. Seamus
There we
coming
go.
short side. Yeah, good touch by Potts. All right, mate. Hey, definitely asking really good questions, QSST Fire are. But Potts is working so hard defensively.
Not that blade of grass, the other one.
Yep.
Oh, they've earned themselves a penalty.
So not sure what's happening. Oh, force up. There we go,
Strike
boys.
early
Yep.
here, QSST.
Yeah, move it towards that side. Coming back for numbers. And he's able to get over. So Seamus Edward gets over for a try there, with CHS being reduced to 5 players just for a quick force sub.
Yeah, really smart play by QSST, noting that there was 5 players on the field, going quickly. Drew Price steps off the right foot, early release to the link, and shows a very
close.
clean set of heels to kick up away from the touch.
That was
6'4",
close.
Tristan.
Heaps
Feels
of
like
time.
we're going down to the wire.
Heaps of time. Here we go. So CHS will push back down the field. So Belcher working here with Luke Moffat. See what they can set up. Got Nixon out here on this side link. Yeah, they're going to send a sweep around this
Cindy.
side. There we go, looking to play back. So just unable to find the winger there or the link. Not sure who was after, but the link was well covered by Kane over there in the QSST wing anyway.
Yeah, great shape defensively by Queensland. Got their tails up after that last try, and they're going direct for this set, which is what we love to see, T.
Yeah, mate, definitely. You know, Jude should have a lot of energy. He's really fast. Drew Price always has energy. Comes from boxer background, so we know those guys can go all day. There we go. Kelso coming out of half. It is the 5th touch. Yeah, beautiful work by the by CHS winger.
Yeah,
so wonderful.
That CHS defence is rock solid today. They've been nice and tight. They haven't let any soft ones in.
Nah, mate. Liam Squires has been good, eh? You know, plays big minutes. It was right on the spot. You've got to stay engaged. There's never an opportunity for you to switch off when you're a winger on a touch field.
No, you get your pants pulled down and made to look pretty silly very quickly if you're not concentrating at all times.
Awesome.
Just struggling to get legs on here, the CHS team. Here they come.
Nice, there we go. Boys happy to find the middles. So Leaney and Robinson coming together again.
Oh, he's taking it!
Kelso's got the ball. Chases on. And he's working
going
hard. Wonderful effort by Flynn Kelso to put that one away. And he just put out a big mate and was able to flick the ball up to himself.
And that's that Queensland defence, so the benefit of those high links. If they throw that flat link pass, stepping up into that channel, taps it up to himself, and that's great defence and great play by the Queensland Fires. They're now only down by 1 with less than 5 to go.
Mate, I can tell you the Rocky crew are going spear at home watching that. They're all screaming Kelso. Hey, backing them in. So we've got the score currently 6 tries to 5. CHS over QSST Fire with just under 5 minutes to go in the game.
Who are we looking for to break this game open or seal the game for CHS?
Oh, Nixon's going to chuck a big one, pop back. Yeah. So that's the same space they've been looking for the entire game. They've identified, and the space was available.
Yeah, that space, it is always available for them. It's probably just taking one step further back and maybe even releasing a little bit earlier for them. But yeah, that bomb with the passive link, that's where the opportunity is against Queensland. And looking forward to seeing what they roll down in the trial, and they go direct again.
Yeah, 100%, mate. So we're moving into the line, and 5 minutes to go in the game. These are those moments we need someone to stand up. Someone like Seamus, who's played for Australia, who's played with Jamin Bob, these two boys together. Check. Oh, well defended.
Yeah, great shape.
Yeah, mate. Didn't overcommit. So Bob looking to come out of half, finding the link. Really good touch.
That's a great touch from the...
Yep, Harry Fryer, far side winger for CHS. Same thing, doing some big minutes and working really hard.
Still plenty of time if you CHS executing. Finish every set and put the ball down the other end and this near sideline to the camera.
Nice, and we'll just see him happy to come down the train tracks. Off to Ryan Potts.
You can hear Boydie screaming at his boys to work harder, be more proactive in defence.
So Leaney and Robinson will be working together for the entire game. Yeah, and just not able to find him that time. Space was open, just wasn't a player available to get into it. So I know QSST Fire will look to find box now, but they've got to make metres on the way.
Yeah, if you're a player, you absolutely live for these moments. You're in the grind, 6-5, 2.5, 3 minutes to go. No one's on the field.
Energy to get on. That's 4 caught behind the advantage line. He's going to have to bang it in. And referee's called 5 there. So 5th and final. Let's see what they can come up with. Ooh. Yeah. So with 2.5 minutes to go, Queensland may get 3 more attacking shots with the ball to draw this game up. And I know CHS are just going to be happy to come to the train tracks, push through, and then look to strike off the back of their strike dump.
And that's one of the many benefits to that subset sort of pattern is under fatigue, you know what you need to do and you know where you need to be on the field.
That's right, mate. Anyone that's seen semi-pro, it's called the puke. If you can do it under pressure when you're fatigued, out on your feet. Nixon with the pass out the back. Great work by Caleb to get around the back. Good defence. So no penalties. Don't get a hand out, boys. Oh, beautiful.
The tap on.
Beautiful.
Chase to the corner.
Got him.
That's a great touch.
Yep, got him. So ball back in play. And that's what it takes to win these big games. Yeah, good pressure. Great first touch defence by CHS. That's 2, mate. Queensland are going to have to work a lot harder than this to get up their field. Referee's bringing it back. Don't have time to muck around though, boys. Got to get that tap, got to go.
He's been sent for a 4 sub, a little bit of a hard touch. QWST probably this set and maybe one more to win the game or to tie the game up. So we'll see what Boydie. He'll no doubt have a set move. Pricey, great yards, mate.
Yep, Seamus Edwins into half. Jamin Bob, Flynn Kelso. They're all out there. See what these boys can do to strike now. Drew Price. Oh, beautiful, mate. Hey, he did that earlier in the game. Liam Squires has been phenomenal today.
Yeah, that's great defence. He has
just wonderful for this team. Checking back in. Here
we go.
1 minute to go.
CHS just slow it down, execute, get the ball down the other end.
Buckley is giving it to his players in the box. He knows what he wants from them with 60 seconds to go. You guys get on. This is what I need you to do, talking to Robinson. I'm looking for Robinson out of the box here.
Queensland have to be proactive. There's not enough time for New South Wales to just run this clock out. So the more they can get up and make touches, the less ground they're going to have to cover to get back to the try line.
Yeah, for sure. Boys are coming. Robinson looking to come out of half. Throws it off the field there.
Got to hustle to get that ball, son. You got 30 seconds.
So that was the command coming out of the sub box. There you go.
That's a very professional play by CHS there. They've burnt another 10 seconds.
7 on. 7 on
They've
doesn't
got
even
7
matter.
on in defence.
It doesn't even matter at this point of the game. He got off the field.
CHS are defending with 7 on. This is semi-controversial here.
Nah, he's gone. No good, mate. Hey, half a step on, half a step off. No issue. Flynn Kelso coming out of half. Where are we looking? Penalty. Last tap of the game. They're going to get a penalty, though. They're going to get a penalty. This is one touch. And if there's anyone you want with the ball, it's Jamin Bob. Zhink, zhink. And that's
CHS.
the ball game. There we go, mate. What an awesome game of touch. CHS have led the game pretty much start to finish, mate. Scott Buckley and the boys have done really well. They deserve to be the national champions in the 18 boys division here.
You can see how much it means to them, obviously, after last year's heartbreak. You know, Scott was telling me earlier in the week they were desperate to come back here this year and right the wrongs of last year.
Oh, for sure. You can see they've done the work, mate. Really, really good team. Great process about them. Great professionalism from the start of the tournament right up to the end. Congratulations, Scott Buckley and the New South Wales CHS team. Hey? There we go. That really sets the tone, eh, for the next game.
Yeah, looking forward to that. And what a game of footy. It'd be very interesting. Who's your pick for player of the final there, Tristan?
Oh, mate, I think the winger was phenomenal. You know, I saw him pick up a couple of really good plays, scored some really good tries. Hard to go past him. And who else we're looking at? Nixon had a great game. You know, sort of Nixon was involved heavily in a few touches, in a few tries. But defensively, we saw Ryan Potts on the line for a long time there, working really, really hard. Blake Potts was good on the line as well. Yeah, I think, you know, team effort in this one.
Yeah, some of their parts.
Yeah, mate, that's correct. Yep. So it shows, mate, you know, moving through these games, it takes a lot to win these big games of footy. These teams have trained for a long time getting together, but that was a cool game of touch football, mate.
Yeah.
And for some of these kids, that's the last time they get to feature at this national event.
It is indeed. They'll graduate onto the NTL's programs for their various regions, and we'll look forward to seeing them in March in Coffs Harbour.
Yeah, mate, you know, Junior State Cup, we graduate from probably touch football high school, and then you come away to this event, you graduate from touch football university, and we're off to the big boys now. Welcome to touch footy, mate.
Trying to get their doctorate.
Man, that's exactly what's going on. So, hey, folks, what a wonderful game of touch football if you've been tuning in, but do not go anywhere because we have a wonderful game of touch coming up. A repeat of last year's grand final, QSST Fire taking on the South Queensland Sharks. All right, folks, if you're just tuning in, we've got an awesome game of touch footy in front of us. It is the grand final with the National Youth Championships 18 Girls Division. And currently here with the South Queensland Sharks coming out. So led by Abby King, captain, and Laura Jane Cashman, captain. Number 1, Siobhan Ratu. 2, Isabel Fildes. 4, Abby King. 5, Bella Allen. 6, Lucia Fildes. 7, Nakia Campbell. 8, Amy Emerton. 9, Sinead Murphy. 11, Roxy King. 12, Charlotte Graham. 13, Taylor Connell. 14, Lily Chang. 15, Laura Jane Cashman. And 30, Malia Morgan. Awesome. Looking at the QSST Fire current reigning champions, we have number 1, Captain Francesca McDonald. And number 6, Captain Emily Ward. Then 2, Chloe Sawtell. 3, Emily Campbell. 4, Mackenzie Hudson. 5, Bella Bauer. 7, Carolee Costello. 8, Sophie Duff. 9, Renee Nonna. 10, Emanita Paki. 11, Jaya Arkat. 12, Shani Valila. 13, Remy Hinksman. 14, Hannah Forbes. And 15, Jada Ferguson. As they line up for the national anthems. We'll just take a moment, folks.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players and referees, 90 seconds.
Woo. If you had, one shot. Welcome back, folks. That's right. You can hear Eminem just lose yourself in the background a little bit. Players are getting ready. Paul Cobham's got his team out on the field. Just a little wee pre-touch drill just to warm up the girls. About 70 seconds left till tap-off, and he's just sharpening them up, getting them back in the game after the national anthem. Yeah, and you can hear the chatter too. These girls are sharp, ripened, ready to go. Look. Alrighty, Pridey. Welcome to the to the commentary box, Adam Pride. After finishing off in the men's game, bit of a disappointing result for QSST Fire.
Yeah, disappointing, but, you know, full credit to New South Wales CHS. They were very well coached by Scott Buckley, and, you know, they won the big moments. We came back, you know, 6-3, scored a couple of quick ones, but too much of a lead. So, unfortunately, you know, not the result we were after, but full credit to CHS.
Wonderful, mate. Well, I'll just, let's cut that one, park it and leave it behind, because we've got a fantastic game of footy in front of us. Sharks have currently lined up and they've put their 3 NRL Touch Premiership players straight out there on the field. We see Taylor Connell, Abby King, Lucia Fildes far side. You know, out on the wing, bright red boots, you'll see her, Charlotte Graham. She's awesome. Little wee whippet, great footwork. Laura Jane Cashman on this side, and Amy Emerton out here to start. Wonder what they're going to run off on a tap. Dave Maher loves the tap-off move.
Yeah, I expect it to be something with a little bit of a trick shot here. You've got Lucia with her foot speed, Abby King with the smarts.
Yep.
Sharks running left to right.
Nice, same sort of starter as QSST Fire had in the boys' game, bringing it across for a double, and ball goes to ground. So just some nerves there, bit of excitement from the players, and QSST Fire are going to get their first shot 15 seconds into the game.
Yeah, we saw a similar start in the boys' game. It was actually a drop touch one.
It was, yeah.
So finals can definitely bring out a lot of nerves. There's a lot of
referee's got a second ball down
from both boxes, but the team that settles first, gets in the grind, wins the field position battle, usually can have a better start in that final.
That's right, mate. So I'm sure the Sharkies are just going to look to push into the line and then run the same tap-off sequence they had before. So Laura Jane looking just to pop off. Abby King takes the ball into the line. Taylor Connell coming out of half. What do we got? Abby talking to Taylor. Lucia Fildes around the back. Sweeping off. Oh, in between her, Charlotte Graham. Boom shakalak. Mitta Graham will be at home shaking with that one. That's a Mitta special.
Yeah, call it the Mitta. Lucia sweeps open, a little dummy switch under, and Charlotte Graham left to right, cutting between the QSST wing. A little trick play.
Yeah, man.
As you said, I reckon that was going to be their tap play. They still managed to run it, and
awesome.
Sharkies with the early lead.
Mate, and Charlotte, really, really quick there. Great turn of pace too. Just caught Kiralee on the outside. She ran to man, busted up. Let's see what QSST Fire have off their tap-off players. Jada Ferguson looks to switch in Chloe Sawtell. And a little in-betweener with Emma Pucky. Finds the link. Bella Fields well rounded up.
Yeah, a little space on the middle channel there. They hit link though. Packy with the ball. Strong right to left pass.
See Emily Ward coming out of half, looking to go short side. Well rounded up by Malia Morgan. So beautiful. We saw earlier in the day Emma Ward was able to push through those short side holes, but no chance there on Malia Morgan. Well defended.
Yeah, Sharks fresh from a big grind in their semi-final. The Derby Sharks and Cobras went to a drop-off. I was fortunate enough to see a lot of that game, so they'll definitely be, ready for this arm wrestle.
Awesome. Fields looking to come out of half. She loves a scoop. Short side. Gets on the short side of Emily Ward. Yeah, really good touch there at link by Emma Pucky. Oh, yep, offside play called as Campbell looked to dive over. So the Sharkies are going to get a fresh set of 6 here on the line.
Yeah, half just running towards Ingle. I think it might have been a change.
Oh, it was Lily Chang. Yep, there we go.
From the link. So Lucia with the ball getting from left to right.
Okay, so Roxy King just working with Siobhan Ratu here in the middle of the field as Lucia swings around on another sweeper. Hey, yeah, well rounded up, Kiralee Costello. Great defence.
Yeah, nice shape. Showing them the outside. QSSC good enough to slide out.
Lucia will check. Roxy will probably look to set up. She's got the link. Got her still. Fields wants the ball. Siobhan comes around the back. And Fields just looking to dive over. Great touch by Emily Ward. So good set of defence there by QSST Fire.
Yeah, they seem to calm the nerves a little bit. Nice shape. There's definitely space to the outside if they look to run, those rooster or sweepers.
Yeah,
Sharks
sure.
definitely looking to release early.
Awesome as we see Fire looking to come up to halfway. They are caught behind a little bit at the moment. Crowd appealing for a forward. Couple of noises coming out of the crowd. Beautiful ruck set there, trying to pick up the extra metres. 5th touch called. Oh, Sophie Duff. Oh, Roxy King just able to extend and make the touch there. Sophie Duff, ball in 2 hands. Anything can happen, mate, on that 5th and final.
Yeah, definitely. You've got to definitely keep your eyes awake. 5th touch. Danger play. Danger time of the field. There's a bit of space.
Lily Chang with the ball.
Edge. No makes the touch, but QSST not the most cleanest set coming off their line. Sharks definitely looking to press through their defence.
Mate, as we see Charlotte Graham pushing to link, so it was actually a trick shot with Charlotte starting on the wing to start with the, tap off of the game. Phase play called, but it was 6 touches. No referee has a forward pass from half.
Forward looking to run a sweeper and possibly the girl or boy or the ninja bounce, depending from what part of Australia you're from.
Yeah, that's right. What part of the world you're from. Nice. McGill's just happy to truck it through the centre of the field here. Francesca McDonald with the ball at the moment.
Yeah, from acting half. She's
yep.
A short side demon.
Yeah, having a little look, but they're up to it. So Connell there touches one member on the turnover at the moment if you intercept the ball. Yeah, great yards to the sideline. Counters 2. Murphy into half. Pop off to Laura Jane Cashman. Lily Chang with a clap coming around the back when the latch touch 4. We've got Malia Morgan driving in for the strike dump. Abby King looking to pick up and run out of half. Oh, no. We're going to pick up a touch here on the turnover. So 5th touch. Oh, Abby King just running the about turn. Lily Chang on the outside space. There we go, as we see a turnover by the referees on the far side.
Yeah, nice play from both teams. Sharks looked like they went to go a touch earlier, held it up, and King trying to get the ball on the out, well defended by Francesca McDonald. Yeah,
great lift there by the Sharks defence, catching them behind for 1. That's going to be the 2nd touch, a couple of metres off the 5 metre line. Good touch 3 there, Amy Egerton made it, well done. Sharkies putting lots of pressure on, and Jordan Randall, referee, picks up a not square in the ruck. Bellafields quick roll ball.
Chance to run.
Yep, wonderful. But the girls will just be happy to let their sub come in. No surprises, see Taylor Connell come back into the play. Abby has a little look around. They've got to get into the line first, girls, though. She's going to burn her. Let's see what they can set up. So Malia Morgan, middle back on the inside. Connell coming around the back. Fake off, follow underneath. Drop ball, Taylor Connell.
It opened up on the inside. They're sending the sweep around. We mentioned before, looking for that trail pass from the half run, not handled. That definitely would have been a try-scoring opportunity for the Sharks.
Oh, all day, mate. Yep. And, you know, I've worked with Taylor through the All-Stars, mate. She's got phenomenal hands. Just one of those moments we get in games of touch football.
Nerves in the big final. She was pretty pivotal for Sharks in the semi. I'm sure she'll shake that off and be right back into play here.
Awesome. As we see a couple of really good subs, we have Laura Jane and Lucia Files just come into play. Abby King looking for a quickie. She's got one here, a little step back. And looking to go underneath. Well defended by Sawtell and Bauer. Referee just finally not making the line before the touch was made.
Yeah, looking for actually the open side quickie, a trend we've seen a lot in the men's game. So actually splitting the opposite direction, trying to separate the two middles.
So same again, having another crack on this penalty. Yeah, well picked off by Jada Ferguson. So a bit of communication by the attacking link to just let them know that that defending link is spotting them up. Hannah Forbes, great touch as Lucia goes around the back. Oh, sneaking underneath. Lucia Files. The crowd are going wild, mate. Oh, a lot of support here in the crowd.
Yeah, little sweeper on the link here.
Link
Lucia
sweeper.
just foot speed,
Stepping
gets
back.
under the middle. QSST really missed an opportunity there. There was only 5 on the field. Abby King subbed off, but Lucia, good enough feet to finish. Looked like she might have picked up a cork from that try, possibly, Tristan.
Yeah, mate, she'll cop it, mate. She loves it. You know, Lucia's well known for her speed. She's a beach sprinter, goes for the sticks, so I'm sure a little bit of rough and tumble ain't nothing to her in these big games.
Yeah, definitely. She's been tougher too since she started playing for Redlands Crushers in the Friday night Metro competition.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, sounds good, mate. Wonderful, good little call there. Shout out to Redlands. Oh, we see Francesca McDonald getting goal, looking for a pop-off. And, you know, we know she's a wonderful on the short side. She's able to just glide through the space there. So nice to see, but she's got to be able to find. Taylor Connell picking up a bit of space.
Yeah, Sharks definitely brought the energy this first 5 minutes. If you have a look at the two sub-boxes, Sharks are very vocal. QSST are very rattled here. So, you know, if Sharks can sustain a 3-0 lead, we're very early on, but it's a long way towards getting a result in this game.
Yeah, exactly right. So Lucia looking to work with her sister. The Filed sisters combining through the middle here for the 5th touch. Bella has speed to burn as well. Just looking for the pass that time. It's funny, Bella's in my women's team on a Monday night. Bella really good at the scoop. I hate scooping, she says. So, you know, she prefer to run around on a sweeper and stuff, but at the moment, we do have Sharks up 2 tries to none. 11 minutes to go in the half. So heaps of time for QSST Fire.
Can you believe I've got both twins in a Super Series, mixed Super Series team on a Tuesday night? Can you believe Bella said to me with a straight face that she doesn't really like attacking, she would prefer defending?
I believe it, mate. Like I said, she's in my Premier Women's Team Super Series as well on a Monday night. So, yep, 100% believe it. As we see Emily Ward on the outside. Yep, she's looking to pick up some extra metres. So Shani Valila Balabauer looking to work hard here on the inside.
Set up the sweeper play here, QSST. They're a little bit lost at the moment, though.
Yep, plain open. And that was lucky by Bella Files because Charvon was caught out, not fast enough to get across. If Bella didn't step up first before moving in from Link, I think Charvon would have been gone, so really lucky.
Yeah, they've got a repeat set here. Nothing much doing. Renee Nona out of half, knocked down. It's actually, it looked like they were setting a sweep. It ended up being a little ML kind of 2-step play and generating a fair bit of space. We'll see if they can go back to it.
Yeah, 100%. So looking here, Duff just trying to work with Bauer. And Nuna's nice. Valila around the outside, and she's got, Bella's really working hard. Siobhan got him done again, eh? So she's just not working hard enough to pull back on that short side at the moment.
Yeah, I do like the Sharks' links being nice and big. We'll see if Coach Cobham might implement maybe an early release off the sweeper.
Nice work, mate. I love the way that the 3, so middle link wing, all work together to control the short side there for the Sharkies.
Yeah, they're almost enticing QSST to go there and then picking them up. It's a nice shape for their defensive line.
Agree. Roxy King pushing nice and high. That is twin sister of Abby King. So 2 sets of twins in the Sharks team, the Filed sisters and the King sisters. And Roxy working nice and hard there. So Siobhan's got to work hard to protect the short side here. And there it goes.
Tristan Mana, you've called it. They've attacked that space this time.
Yep.
Field's not striking from Link. And Remy around the back, quick enough to get under.
Yep, so Siobhan's footwork in those touches, she pulls straight, makes the touch directly in front and actually shows the short side. And at this level of the game, we've got to be approaching from the short side and taking care of that space before we make the touch.
Yeah, 2-1 Sharks, USST on the board here for the first time in this final. This is a massive defensive set for them.
Nice, we see, yep, Abby's just going to truck it up, working with Malia Morgan. So link sweeper, play back to Connell. That's where I'd be going as well. Oh, one-on-one with Francesca, though. Last person in the world you want to be one-on-one with.
Yeah, they know each other's game fairly well too, I'd imagine.
Yep, coming back, sweeping Charlotte Graham on Bauer. Step, oh, Murphy, beautiful hands on the outside. No, she doesn't realise it's the fifth one. Let's see if they look to play footy. Get the ball to Graham. Yeah, she's got a little footwork. She can dance. There we go. Zink, zink. Woo!
Well defended, Bella Bauer.
Nice, let's go. So, QSST going to be looking to get some fresh legs on, perhaps. Looking to play open. Wonderful. Francesca McDonald, mate. Lots of energy. Fit as. Working with Hannah Forbes and Shani Valila. Oh, Shani, lots of footwork there to get around King.
Yeah, got a bit of momentum in this set, QSST. McDonald from half.
Let's see, Hannah Forbes going to get the plant. King on the touch. Valila looking to come out of half. Well rounded up by Graham.
Yeah, they didn't panic there, the Sharks. QSST made lots of meters. Sharks almost content to suck back to their line and, happy to pick up the half in the end.
Yeah, I think, Sharks will stay nice and tight. The real fear from a pass will probably come from Emma Paki or Renee Nuna in this game. I mean, Remy Hinksman can chuck a ball as well. But at the moment, that team that was out there, that's a lot just the foot speed team.
Yeah, you're spot on there. Tristan, we've got a penalty here.
7 on. Forward pass from half. Referees have been amazing with that today, mate, on all games on field one. And the control referee in the middle is taking care of business. Doesn't have to look to a sideline for those. So, been a lot of effort throughout the National Youth Championships to pick those up, which is awesome because it's, part of the game that we sort of been looking at over the last few years.
Yeah, definitely. And it's, for those that aren't familiar with touch football, there's 3 referees working in an interchange system, so they're constantly working throughout the game. QSST on the attack.
Nice. So Jada Ferguson just looking to work here with Sortel. Got Lily Chang out there in the link. Ball coming off to Ferguson. So Ferguson and Paki back in the middle. Let's see what they can figure out. Sophie Duff's just pulling out wide in the link out here. Jada, step back. Awesome work by Amy Egerton, eh? Yep.
Yeah, a bit of space. Looked like they were setting up a little ninja or a boy play, and great pass over the top, but well defended by Sharks. Good footy, both teams.
Wonderful, as we see, beautiful ruck into the box. Laura Jane Cashman going to bang it in here on halfway. Nice, Connell looking to work, pick up some extra metres. Little slip, but found her feet. Roxy King will be coming through for the strike dump.
Yeah, great defence.
Yep, there we go, 5th touch. Big call, no link, but referee's happy to play on. There we go, so turnover. Then it'll be Sophie Duff rolling the ball.
Yeah, nice little cheeky ball return. Purposely bounce it away from the attacker.
Yeah. Mate,
team some time.
We've seen a lot of interesting turnovers and handovers in this tournament. Doesn't take much. There we go, Paki, beautiful. That's the way to steer the ship home.
Yeah,
lovely
lost
work.
Their way a little bit here, QSSC.
Yeah, so Jaya just trying to pick up some extra metres. No half in play. Nonna now with the ball. Off to Ward, looking to work with Francesca. Yeah, great hip shape by Connell. Numbers now filed. Good work by Campbell here on this close side wing.
Yeah, good eyes up from QSSC there. A little bounce out through the middle. Sharks
so I'm telling you,
came back open.
Francesca's going to look to go straight through these 2 middles. You wait, she'll get a set-up play if they can catch.
Yeah, sweeper play again.
Catch Ratu here in the touch. They'll probably come to the short side. Oh, Bella Fields. Set on the line, not moving forward. Yeah, correct. I'd have to agree with that. She shot up quite quickly.
Yeah, they're sending up the other middle now, Sharks. They get her eventually, but delayed enough time. Ward goes open.
Nice. The girls will look to push off the line again. So Chavon happy to push up Roxy King in the touch. Got to squeeze in tight around Emily Ward. That's why. So Chavon just not tight enough there in the middle. They've identified her as an opportunity, a scoring opportunity, I believe.
Yeah, they put 2 on her now. They look to sweep on her early in the count.
100%.
Got to repeat. So this time, a Rooster, and she's just too wide.
Yep. And just conceding the touch.
Yeah, you can't really see on that angle. She's actually not in a bad position. Like, she's actually, in terms of being away from the 5-metre line, just not on the line, then back up.
Yep, that's right. So scores are currently tied at 2-2 with 4.5 minutes left to go in the half. In the National Youth Championships 18 Girls Grand Final. Check off Abby King with the ball. She likes to dance. Jordan Randall pushing the players up. Got to move forward. So Malia Morgan trying to get the ball down. It's a bit of miscommunication there between the dummy halves. Abby King telling her where she wants it. Graham happy to take the touch. Open side did come off the back of her foot there, rolling in the ruck.
Yeah, this is dangerous times with the Sharks. Just an average set of 6 after conceding points. You don't want QSST to go bang bang here.
Yeah, definitely. As we see QSST fire, first touch there, looking to move through the field. Just a lot of control. And referee...
Forward pass.
Touch pass, there we go. Don't know, lots of hand signals there.
Yeah, Lucia on the field. Probably a sweeper play coming.
Yeah, I love it. No surprises. Pulled the ball up though. Oh, looking for a sneaky little punish here on the link, kicking out. Yeah, good girl. Pulls out just to save a touch. And the other intelligent things, you know, that players can do. As she swings around the back, working really hard to try and score here. Francesca was on. So he's happy with that.
McDonald.
Yeah, she really cleaned up Bella there. So you could hear Jordan yelling, talking to her, the defensive line. Now he's going to move them forward. We're going to get Charlotte around the back. Love it. Link play. Oh, that was definitely the space.
It's 2 now, Sharks. Looking like scoring, not handling over the line. We'll see if that costs them.
So it's actually timing on the running lines. So it's, you know, the ball player sees the space, it'll put the ball in the hole, but our runners have got to get probably more of a hook line rather than a straight running line. Exactly. And by running that hook, you'll be facing the ball and able to catch it. Oh. Yeah, see Jaya trying to sneak down the sideline. Working with Duff throughout a half. Those two play together. A lot of touch footy coming out of Rocky and for the Cowboys.
Emma Paki.
Oh, good line. Yep.
They ran to the link though.
5th touch. Paki looking to come. Yeah, well rounded up by Abby King.
2 minutes here.
Heaps of time, mate. So both teams will probably get 2 more positions with the ball in this half. But it's going to be about ball control. See King just happy to sneak down the sideline. Abby King. Great touch by Emanita Paki.
I think it did claim the touch. I think she had a hand up.
Yeah, Emily Campbell. That's the one. So Lily Chang here just going to work with Murphy. So Connell and Ratu looking to work together as they come into the line. So Taylor Connell looking to go from half. Play on says that. I heard play on. No, okay, referee just going to call 6 touches there. So 90 seconds to go. Good push there by King. Sortel with the ball at the moment. Tucks it under the arm. 2nd touch coming down the sideline. Oh, Sharks winger just slipping Amy Egerton. Counters 3. This is 4 on halfway.
Need a strike dump here. Sharks might be in a good field position if they can.
And that's 5th touch.
Last touch.
Yep, got to be moving forward and chasing out.
No dummies, Renee Nona.
There we go, good job. So nice turnover. It's like we said, both teams will get 1 shot each if the Sharkies don't score here.
Yeah, Sharks sending fresh legs onto the field now. They'll have a plan from their box.
Definitely. Nice, mate. Ratu just happy to bring it in. So we got Filds looking to bring it around for the 4th touch. Strike dump coming. Got Abby King, Malia Morgan out there. Yeah, good pass off. That's what they had to do. That was Renee Nona playing link. Going to get Emily Ward in the touch as King comes out of half, looking to hit link. Folds with footwork and speed. Way to find it back. Oh, King just happy to hold it up. Boom, 5th touch. Short. Oh, beautiful. Ball was down. Great try there by Malia Morgan. Well put together by Folds and King.
Yeah, great finish. The play before, I was actually going to say they weren't really hitting that middle hole, but this time they do. Still M2 play short side and Renee Nona too loose at link.
Yep.
They got through to the end goal anyway. Middle, Emily Ward, I think, fell for the dummy, and well finished from the Sharks. They'll be pretty happy with this 3-2 as the halftime hooter sounds.
And referee was, oh no, Shani Valila. Oh, beautiful. Hey, good effort by the girls. Sophie Duff, mate. They nearly had us there.
Yeah,
well, mate.
Explosive foot speed, Sophie Duff.
Mate, we've got an awesome game of touch footy. So your QSST Fire, Paul Cobham, coach, what do you be talking to your team about?
Just probably a little bit of composure. Sharks, you know, came out of the blocks, and it was fair to say QSST were rattled to begin with. They've got some targets. There's some issues, I think, with the Sharks' defence in the middle. Yep. So if you're in the QSST coaching box, it's, you know, settle. We're targeting the Sharks' middles, and, you know, the defensive errors they've made have just been little assignments missed. So, you know, really making sure, you know, we're being proactive, not reactive.
Yep.
For instance, that last try, you know, we shouldn't be falling for dummies at a national final.
Correct.
With half getting through. So, you know, fixing those little 1% efforts and second efforts on their defence, and then targeting those middles on the sweepers and roosters.
Yeah, agree, mate. So touch footy, number one rule on defence, compress. And if QSST fire compress, Lucia doesn't score, Abby doesn't go through, you know, we take away a couple of those tries. You know, apart from the trick shot with Charlotte Graham to begin with. So Sharkies, I think it's actually going to be, okay, grand final, 20 minutes to go. We've got to get the right players out there at the right times.
Yeah, definitely. And you can see there's, you know, Fields, Abby King, they're playing massive minutes in this game, Taylor Connell. So I imagine that would continue. What the Sharks need to be cautious of, they brought a lot of energy at the start of the half. They need to bring that again. They got 20 minutes of effort. If they bring the energy, as it worked in the first half, they did rattle QSST.
Yeah, wonderful, mate. Well, it's half time. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Butter and ginger experts since 1941, making everyone's favourite confectionery and beverage range. The iconic Ginger Factory offers fun rides and educational tours on the Sunshine Coast with free entry. Open 7 days, year-round. Two minutes, players and referees. 2 minutes. All flags, signs and banners are the proud signage partners of NRL Touch Football. The team from All Flags, Signs and Banners are one of Australia's leading signage producers. Whether it's marquees, feathers, mesh signage or arches, the team from All Flags have your affiliate or school covered. Check out their website, allflags.com.au.
Ah, beautiful time to tune back in. We can see the crowds are into it, mate. The fans are giving their teams what they need. Here the Sharky boys going off with their ladies out there on the field, giving them lots of energy for this big defensive set. Mate, we've had a great game of footy here in the first half. Nothing between these two teams. It's probably going to take a moment of brilliance from somebody, Pridey.
Yeah, definitely. Finals are won in the big moments, and this is where those memories are made. So 20 minutes has been exciting first half. I'm looking forward to an even bigger and better second half.
Yeah, wonderful. So we can see QSST fire with the ball at the moment. Shani Valila dancing feet out here on the close side. You know, Emily Ward, Francesca out far side. And Emma Pucky in the middle, and she's got a nice big pass on her. So the wingers are nice and tight, ready to run their J-lines. So we can see the Sharks are compressed on defence as well. So some really nice shape both on attack and on defence here for both of these teams. As you see Emma Pucky tap the ball. First touch there, Ward bringing the ball through the centre of the field for touch 2. Francesca McDonald, little sweet play. Pucky coming out of right link for 3. Off to Francesca, hoo-yah.
Yeah, little trick play there. They've got Francesca dumping in, Packy at right link, out of half, looking for the overread and heading back to Francesca. Well defended by the Sharks.
Yeah, well rounded up. So Laura Jane. Yeah, there you go. Oh, touch was called by Laura Jane. Referee's calling play on.
Middle's made the touch here. Abby King, I think
so.
It's a late call.
Yeah. Yep. And it's half court. That's right. Listen to the crowd. And you know, so touch footy, we talk about it. It's just confidence with your calls as well. There's times I see tries scored and players don't, you know, call the touch. And they're happy just to walk back to halfway. Both girls very confident they'd made the touch in that situation.
Yeah, definitely. I think well done by the officials on that occasion, identifying that, you know, the touch was actually made. So Sharks now with a bit of momentum.
Well, Connell, mate, just picked up 20 metres on the third touch, which is going to give these girls a couple of clean shots at the line. Beautiful. So Lucia Folds working with Abby King in the middle. These two are just dangerous. Connell looking to come out of half. Pick. Back on the short side. Picking up Folds. Oh, putting the ball down between Balabauer's legs. That was a bit weird, but we're going to get a touch pass. Great intensity from the Sharks on that first set, though.
Yeah, late pass. I'd love to see South Queensland, Taylor Connell on that occasion, take 2 steps and actually release the ball early. There is a big flooding defence coming in from QSST. So
Oi!
space for the release. Trouble here now.
Since are the boys, they're getting behind their girls, mate.
Yeah, we play the QSST 18 boys played Sharks in the semi, and it was a very loud and vocal game, so I'm not surprised that we can hear them well and truly from the commentary box.
Mate, they love their footy down there on the coast. Sophie Duff with the touch. Lucia Files looking to pick up. Oh, she thought there was a trick play on with Abby King. Let's see the girls. Abby King just wants her to settle it back in. Nice check off, just conceding the touch there, Files.
Yeah, good shape here from QSST.
What do we got? Connell still set here at left link. Rooster plate. Early release. Connell's going to run it to the line. Oh, beautiful left to right pass. Well cleaned up on the far side.
That's what we talked about, getting that early release. A little bit of space, but QSST good enough to slide out.
Yeah, Emily Campbell definitely up to the challenge here on that far side winger for QSST Fire. Referee just asking for the roll ball. Taylor. Boom. Oh, ball to ground.
A bit of a average finish to the set, but
yeah,
Paul Cobham, coach QSST, very vocal in the box. I think he's very happy they've completed that set. I think this is the part of the game they probably need to be better. Sharks doing very well in stopping their drive.
Mate, well, QSST coming out of the box. Those Sharks players have been on the field since tap-off. So 3 minutes they've been out there. Really good opportunity for lots of energy. Hannah Forbes, yep, coming out of half here. Nice corner in there by Malia. Beautiful draw pass. And there we go. They're going to find it in the corner. Kiralee Costello crosses over.
Yeah, great drive. They weren't going too far early in the set, but I think it's Emily Ward with a great strike arm, and it looked like Sharks had recovered, but Hannah Forbes good enough to return it back to Ward. They go through the hands, and a great finish in the corner. We're all locked up in the 18 girls final.
Yeah, mate. Definitely, you'll find they just got tired and just rolled through the field. Oh, as we see a turnover. Unfortunately, Laura Jane just having a chat to the referee.
Yeah, so Sharks, we mentioned, they had their guns on that first set, played big minutes.
Oh, referee's got a not square. Yeah, there we go. So Bella Files just happy to pick it up. They got a strike now. Scores are locked at 3-all. Girls happy just to truck it into the field. Bella Allen with the ball at the moment. Laura Jane Cashman finding Files around the back. Yeah, too far out to look at that play at the moment. Looking for a link sweeper. She goes around. I still think they're too far out from the line. They've got to get to the 5 to run those plays.
Pressing 8 to 10 out here.
Yeah,
making
perfect.
A big difference.
Files looking to go out of half. Yeah, well defended by Hannah Forbes. No dramas.
Yeah, well defended. The early release is on. If they dig into the line and almost a 2-step with the middle, I think they've got space on the 3-on-2.
Agree, mate. We're going to see QSST just looking to track it down the sideline here. Great yards by Jaya as her players look to get onto the field. Nona currently with the ball, setting up for, Jaya again from half. So great work by the winger just to get involved where it's needed and counts.
Sophie Duff.
Duff looking for a scoop through the channel. Yeah, just giving her team an opportunity to reset. So because Jaya got caught up then having to help with the rucking pattern, mate, which is fine as we see a lot. They just, got caught a bit out of position.
Definitely. I like the intent on the end of the set. QSST, we saw Hannah Forbes last set with foot speed on the end of a drive, creating a chance. Sophie Duff looking dangerous. I think that's the blueprint for QSST.
Yeah, mate, definitely. You find the Sharkies girls, like we said, they're, key players. Spent Bella Allen down the side. Nope, they spent a lot of big minutes out here at the tap-off. So off to King at the moment, working with Ratu. Connell looking to come out of half. Got Bella Bauer. There we go.
There, QSST.
Nah,
Bull did look dangerous, but good enough to slide out with the pass.
And Bull's got to go through the hands on that occasion, so we can get a straighten up and look to try to create an overlap. There was just a pass into numbers as we see Jaya go down the sideline.
Yeah, nice little pop-out play there, Nona. Involved.
Oh, ball down. Oh. Don't know what we're looking at there. Don't know if... Yeah, there we go. Anyway, QSST are going to get 6 touches pushing into the green zone.
Yeah, fresh 6-on-2. Packy Ward.
Oh, no touch. Referee agrees. Ball was down before the touch was made. So it's funny, I was saying this earlier on, the last time that I saw the game here, it's not until we get frustrated or done for those things that we try to do those little pull-outs and contest position. Let's just contest position from the start of the game.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You know, Lucia gets a little bit frustrated with the call, then pulls out of a touch, and it's awesome. There we go, turnover.
Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating in the coaching box for me than a no-touch.
Exactly. And a touch there for 6 touches.
Yeah, well defended. Shani Villela just sliding out.
Nice. So touch 1, here we go. Ward, mate, she's been instrumental with making meters for QSST since the start of the second half. Oh, McDonald gets in behind. Sharks are on the back foot, just getting rolled down the field at the moment. Yeah, whoa, borderline offside. 5th touch, going to step back into no. Taylor Connell played at the ball. I don't know if there was ever going to be much of a chance of an intercept there.
I don't think she needed to either. The winger outside her for South Queensland were in a good position. But QSST rewarded with that intent. They're going direct. Ward, McDonald, really straighten them up. They didn't come to their sub box and they were rewarded with it. Yep.
Francesca will come back underneath. Yeah, good touch there by Ratu. Great touch. She's got to get them off the line, push them out to 8. See, Sharks are walking, and that's not what we want on defence. They got to push. Valila just talking to traffic. So Valila and Francesca working together here.
Yeah, Taylor Connell's going lane.
Yep, and just unable to find Emma Pucky. So good defence by Sharkies.
Yeah, good defence. You can see Taylor Connell at right length there. She wasn't moving up very intently at all. You can tell she's going either for a strike play or looking for that intercept again.
Yep.
Might be a little trick play, QSST.
So scores currently locked at 3-all. 8.5 minutes gone in the half of the National Youth Championships Women's Grand Final, and picked up a forward pass. Hoo-yah, Coach Killer.
Yeah, 2 or 3 errors in a row from South Queensland. You don't want to give QSST sustained pressure.
Correct, and just Shani's footwork around the outside of Egerton. Charlotte Graham, well defended. Touch on the ball. So those girls know each other really well, both coming out of the Gold Coast Touch Club and playing together Metro Cup Prem Women's. So opposite sides of the field at the moment. We see QSST5 bring it out to this far side link. Lily Chang with the touch. Emma Pucky looking for a little step back on the punish. And no way through. Abby King was nice and tight. So once again, Emma skipping across, ball in one hand. Happy just to hold it out there and try to find the right defender that she wants. Yeah, good touch by Abby King.
Yeah, they ended up pressing 10 metres out or so. Wasted touch now. It looks like Packy on her right to left.
Yep, that needs to be a link. Oh, there was a crossover by the... Oh, Lily Chang crossed under Abby King there defensively.
Yeah, something that's creeping into the game a little bit more. The defensive team will actually give up the middle.
Yep.
Which usually it's a platform the attacking team would like, so they're quite happy to take it in the link. Comes underneath, so there's no numbers on the pass.
Yeah, it's a strange one. I don't like running it, but I have seen a lot of teams start to do it.
Yeah, it's different. So, run effectively. It is a change-up. It can mess with some ball players, but. Interested to see if QSST might look for, a ninja or a, punish style play.
Correct. Oh, Charlotte shut short side. Oh, good defence there by Amy Egerton to stop that try.
Yeah, they're under big pressure here, South Queensland. This is a big set of 6.
Massive. So that's a couple of sets on the line here. Scores currently tied at 3-all. Bella Bauer just having a look and picking up Abby. Abby turned inside out. And there it goes. Go, Amy. Oh. And maybe too many players out there for them to pass to.
Sophie Duff hitting in on the rooster. They were looking for the early release. I think they just dug into the line a little bit too much. You'd almost want that rooster 6-7 out.
Yep.
And then, a little bit straighter.
Nice. We see count 2. So Sharks just come into their box side. That's going to be 3 before halfway. Nice. And Bella Allen happy to settle it in for 4. So looking for a strike dump. You're going to have Lucia Folds coming off the back of Laura Jane Cashman. Lucia looking for a way through, finding open spaces to her sister. Bella Bella Folds there. Looked like there was space for me. Happy with the try. Boom.
Yeah, so
Wow.
we said about a minute ago it was a massive set of 6 for South Queensland. Not only did they defend it off the back of the drive, Lucia Files foot speed around Bella Bauer.
Folds to Folds and
finds
just
her
escaped.
twin sister in the corner.
Chee-hoo! I tell you. Well, score's currently 4-3 Sharks over QSST. Mate, this is awesome. End-to-end action. These, like I said, players know each other really well. Needs a big defensive set, so that team has just gone out to get a stop.
Yeah, entertaining final, that is for sure. Lucia pushing up in defence on this occasion. Rooster play now. They are going the early release. Bit more space. 6 to go.
Oh! And just deflection off Lucia.
And as we said last set of 6, that Rooster early, they're a little bit too far out before, and this time they had the space. Lucky deflection, and Nona good enough to pick it out and get her first try of the afternoon.
Yeah, correct, mate. And that's what it's going to take sometimes, a little bit of luck as well to try and win these games. So scores currently tied at 4-all. We see a little chat from Abby King to Charlotte Graham just behind the ball. See what we can do here, pushing into the line.
Yeah, King on the sweep.
Oh, yep, they get around. Step back, space. Yeah, well defended by Emily Ward and Francesca McDonald, and Jordan Randall right on the spot.
Francesca sometimes looks like she's beaten, but I have not seen a player go underneath her yet.
Nah, very good touch player. Comes from great stock from the old man. So let's see them push across. Nona will look to make this touch. My Franny just telling her to stay back.
Yeah, looking to sweep on the link, so QSST, really pushing that middle up. They don't want to give them that one-on-one.
So Connell here looking to play. Yep, Rooster, early release, got her, got space. Yep, Shani, no chance.
Yeah, good honesty.
So
on
Ward
this
just
occasion,
got, caught turning in.
Yeah, they
Got
just
to chase out.
Just bit in on the Rooster, and a nice little early release.
Bang,
and
yeah.
a little stumble. And, good honesty there by Shani on this occasion. I think the ref was actually, if she called touch, he was going to go with it.
Yeah.
But, touch football game built on honesty, so great to see that out there. Sharks back in front.
Here we go, Duff with the tap off. Great push by Bella Allen there, putting pressure on touch 1. Sawtell bringing it through for 2. Duff coming out of half off to Emanita Paki, bringing it into the line. So middle for Link, yeah, great energy, early release, so identical plays. And for Leela here with the footwork, good touch by Bella Allen for 4, and ball goes to ground.
Yeah, better shape on the Sharks' open side defence there. Allowed them to slide out.
So I can see that Dave's actually started to affect the roster. So we've seen him asking for big minutes from his players at the start of the second half.
Yeah, and the big players, this is the moments they want, so
100%.
They'll eat that up.
Yep, definitely. We see Laura Jane Cashman back onto the field of play. Yeah, nice. Lucia Folds. Great contact in the touch by Bella Bauer. Lucia still pulling short. Looking to get back. Penalty.
Beats that.
Wow, there we go.
I know we're early, but how explosive has Lucia been in this final if we're talking an early player of the final contender?
Mate, I was extremely lucky to have her in my Super Series women's team last season, and we ended up taking out the title down at Palm Beach, and her and Tegan Phillips were just amazing together. Yep, she's wonderful. Oi! Listen to the Sharks boys yelping, eh? They're yelping for their team, really trying to bring them home.
I'd love to see a GoPro on those boys. They are very excited.
Indeed. Connell round the back. Yep, nice bit of width. Filed. Oh, great touch, Emma Paki. Yep, easy touch. That was an easy one.
Good touch.
Well on play.
This is a big set. Last touch coming now. One try is manageable, but if it gets out to 2...
Oh, and you don't want to meet QSST fire in a drop-off. 5-on-5, mate. Oh, yeah, there'll be nothing between these teams. Laura Jane with a little kick, but well defended by Sophie Duff.
Yeah, inside the final 5 now, South Queensland up 5-4.
Nice, here we go.
Next try scorer is going to be massive.
Oh, for sure. Yep, happy to ruck it through the field. Connell with the touch. Pucky looking to bring it in.
QSSC have had more success going direct off their drive, so we'll see possibly McDonald at a half on the end of this set.
Yep, good word. Remy Hinksman there with the ball. Off to Emily Ward. Oh, they got the little pop-out play.
McDonald, great ball.
Got a push corner. She missed her. Dang, and that actually pop-out play is created through the middle of the field. So although the winger works really hard to push
direct
out.
Off their subset, Francesca McDonald.
What a pass.
Bouncing out, and it is a great pass. And once again, we talked about great honesty up the other end of the field, both teams. showing that no touch claimed, and QSST now level up in the final, inside the final 4.
Booyah Shaka. Lily Chang looking to take the ball into the line. 4 minutes to go. And here we go, Ratu with the ball, working with King. Score's tied at 5-all. Let's see what they can do here. Charlotte Graham outlink at this side. Ratu looking to get him behind.
Good touch, Shani.
Yep, Shani's working really hard. Just another dead play. Girls have really got to get into the line. Can't be wasting touches. You know, Bellabau posts herself out there on her own. One-on-one, Amy Eckerton.
Yeah, good defence. QSST send their defensive 6 out. Bellabau, Francesca McDonald. And I imagine they'll head towards the sub-box here.
Yep. There's a penalty that's going to give them an extra 10 metres. So we don't need any penalties here from the Sharks team. They've just got to have discipline. Can't let QSST Fire get into the line. But if QSST Fire score here, it's going to be really hard for Sharkies to stay in the game with only 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, definitely. The momentum seems to be with Queensland. Emily Ward on the back of this set.
Toby King looking with Ratu. Yeah, good touch by Graham. So that is the 5th touch. 1 touch here. Girls have got to stay nice and composed. Start tight. Looking to play short side here. Switch back for Nonna. Good pass over the top. Yeah, well rounded up by Murphy over in the corner.
Yeah, the referee's going to adjudicate this forward. King almost, for half a moment, kind of fell asleep a little bit, but then recovered well. So Sharks now working off their line. QSSC trying to press, but that is very helpful for the Sharkies.
This will be 2. Right on the sideline, control. So
Lucia on the back of the set.
Yeah, mate, for sure. 100% O'Connell. 4, so next touch will be 5. Yep, working with Connell. Connell's going to have to go out of half here. Boom! Oh, great touch. Awesome, Curly Costello.
Great footy, both teams. Coming off the right foot, Taylor Connell. Long ball to the wing, but well defended.
Yeah, Emily looked like she sort of stuttered a bit on the line, and I thought there might have been a short side scoop available for Taylor Connell.
Yeah, definitely.
But, you know, looking to use the pass to try finish that one.
Yeah, that end of the field was very slippery. We saw a number of the boys slip over in the 18 boys final.
For sure. Mate, Emily Ward's been really, really good at rucking and just finding metres in this game.
Yeah, McDonald playing big minutes.
Here we go.
Nice touch though, QSSC.
Yep, they'll probably get 2 more strikes. Oh, done. There's 6. So we see the boys going off with 90 seconds to go in the game, folks. Scores tied at 5-all. Sharkies have to get the ball down the other end if they're likely to win this one. Counters 2 there. Taylor Connell's just going to truck away. Charlotte Graham being injected into the game. Abby King coming round with Bella Fields. Oh, as the ball goes down in the ruck. So we're looking at 1 more opportunity each in the game, folks. QSST Fire, if they can score here. Woohoo! Hey, we're looking at a drop-off at the moment, Pridey.
Yeah, the curse words no coach wants to hear. Bit of space though, QSST.
Fans love it though. Fans love a good drop-off.
Definitely, we've got Emily Ward, Sophie Duff coming onto the field. No.
Shani Valila. That's who you want, mate, when these teams have been playing for 39 minutes. You want footwork.
This will almost be the last chance for Queens. It's going to be McDonald.
Protect short. There it goes. Abby King got her. Yep.
Yeah, 6 touches. We're inside the final 30 seconds. Sharks. You got to go through the front door here, Tristan.
Yeah, mate, there's no time to sub. In fact, I'd probably pop the winger off and get Lucia out there as quickly as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
The girls look stuffed. Come on, got to get down to the line. The counter's 2. Bella Fields look to return ball for Abby King. Yeah, there you go. 3.
5 seconds. Here it is.
4. Loose picking out a half. 5. Referee's looking to play footy. We've got a drop off, folks. Here we go.
Drop off 18 girls final. Those that aren't familiar with the sport of touch football, scores level at the end of the game. We drop a player off to start 5-on-5. Every 2 minutes a player drops off till we're down to 3-on-3. The teams will run the same way they did in the second half, and the team that tap first will also have the tap, as we are on the 7th edition rules.
Correct, mate. So here we go. Now, surely the coaches have practiced these scenarios. Yeah, so talk me through, mate, what it takes to win one of these drop-offs. Pridey, you've been in a few?
If I had a perfect blueprint, I'd definitely tell you.
Yep.
It's all about foot speed and field position. We sometimes, get into the habit of...
Listen to the crowd.
Yeah, it's going massive. We sometimes get into the habit of...
Oh, the crowd are going mental out here.
We sometimes get in the habit we forget to ruck, we forget to sub, so still making sure we're all about field position.
100%.
5 on 5. I've seen some different strategies. A lot of teams, Queensland teams in particular, likes their links making touches, so that middle can chase and compete. So, you know, QSST, I'd be surprised, you know, Francesca McDonald probably defending in that middle position, and, you know, for Sharks, you know, you'd imagine someone like Abby King.
Yep. Well, mate, both teams really interesting. Paul Cobham had his 5 in. Dave Marr had his 5 in. And they were talking only to those guys. And no one had to look around. The 5 walked straight to the coach. So this scenario has been practiced. Sharkies did go to a drop-off versus the Cobras in the last game, so they have had a taste of it.
Yeah, and they did tap first and score in their first set of 6.
Yeah, so here we go. You know, if you're going to look at foot speed, we'd probably say at the moment Sharkies might have a little bit more foot speed than the QSST team.
Yeah, definitely. Sharks went to Taylor Connell in the first drop-off, so look to that right to left pass.
Yep. Alrighty, baby. Let's go. Hold on to your seats, folks. This is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, this is what players dream of. Drop off in the 18 girls. QSST up against Sharks. Sharks running right to left.
Nice. Lucia happy to truck it in for touch 2. Taylor Connell bringing the ball into the line. Nice. Happy to just have a little look. Down to 3. Abby King, same player as before. Got her. Here we go. So Sharkies take the advantage in the drop-off.
Emily Ward caught up in the touch. Didn't recover on the Rooster. And Sharks scoring first. So QSST now have a chance, full set of 6 to score. If they don't score, the Sharks are our 2019 national champions.
Hey, there we go. Ball control, girls. QSST Fire have got to control the ball into the line. Yep, nice easy touch here by King. So Ward working with Francesca. I'll push out off the line here. If the girls are going to concede meters, you push up and take them. Yeah, that's the one, Lush.
Yeah,
working hard.
From Lucia. Emily Ward with the ball.
Well, let's see what Emma Pucky can set up. You know she's going to be looking for Francesca. Yeah, Bella. Beautiful read by Bella Folds. That's how we pick it up. There's no space. Sharkies pushing out off the line again.
So far.
Yep, Abby King. 5th touch, folks. And that's it. That's the ball game. The South Queensland Sharks are the National Touch Football Champions. Woo!
See, that looked to run a little bit more, but South Queensland running onto the field to celebrate. It's been a long time since a regional team has taken out one of the schools, and South Queensland, coached by Dave Marr, are the team to do it.
Yeah, mate, wonderful. Big congratulations to South Queensland Sharks. Hey, taking nothing away. QSST Fire have been the champions of this division for a long time, taking the game to a drop-off, so it was by no means an easy feat. QSST Fire quite easily could have taken the game, made in regular time.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams had their opportunities. It's been an entertaining final with, you know, up here we thought it could have gone either way, and full credit to South Queensland in the drop-off. Drop-offs can go either way, and, you know, they're good enough on this occasion.
Mate, so wonderful. Yep, wonderful game of touch footy here, folks. For those who've been watching at home, I'm sure you've been sitting on the edge of your seats, riding it like me and Pridey have. I'm sweating here on the side of the box as we see the Sharks boys run out. Happy to congratulate their girls. Look at these fellas. Hey.
There's going to be a big celebration tonight.
Hey, yeah, big party back on the Gold Coast. Lemonades only, though. We are an 18 National Youth Championships competition. So once again, congratulations to the 18 girls, being able to achieve something that's taken a long time for the regional teams like Pridey said. For those that have been tuning in at home over the course of the entire week of touch footy, it's been marvellous having you guys tune into the National Schools Cup. We've seen some wonderful touch football for the Year 7 and 8, Year 9 and 10 girls competition, the 18 Girls Youth Championship, 19 Boys Youth Championship, and we thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're back on the sunny coast in 2020 for the National Youth and National Schools Cup. It's been a fantastic week, Tristan.
Mate, we'll talk to you fellas soon. Catch you up.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the presentation ceremony for the 2019 National Youth Championships. First of all, please welcome to the field our official presentation party who have already made their way out onto the field. Miss Anita Haggerty, TFA Chair, Mr. Jamie O'Connor, TFA Chief Executive Officer, and both our Opens coaches, Phil Guymore and Swain Ravelli. Give them a round of applause. First up, we'll start with the 18 girls presentation in what was an entertaining final, with the Sharks taking the win over QSST in an exhilarating drop-off. We'd like to welcome our referees first up to come forward and accept their finals appointment medals, Darren Cooper, Jordan Randall and Greg Kidd. After a valiant effort in the final and a great tournament, I would now like to welcome our runners-up, the QSST captain, to come forward and say a few words on behalf of their team.
To my Queensland girls, for those who made their debut, I am so proud of you. You played amazingly. For the girls that are last time for Queensland, words can't express my love for you. You played absolutely amazing the whole time, and yeah.
We'd also like to thank all the refs and officials who made this carnival possible, and to Paul and Kathy for putting up with us, all the camps and training. Oh, sorry, and Anthony, fixing us all up. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks very much. We'd like to welcome your team up to accept their runners-up medallions. Before we crown our champions, it is time to announce the player of the series and the player of the final, which will be presented by Women's Open coach Swain Ravelli. Our player of the series from the Brisbane City Cobras is Lisa Maimai. Thank you for accepting that award on her behalf. Our player of the final, which will also be presented by Swain, from the South Queensland Sharks, Abby King. It's my absolute pleasure to now call the winning coach and captain forward to accept the 18 Girls Championship plaque from TFA Chair Anita Haggerty and to say a few words on behalf of their team.
First of all, I'd just like to thank TFA for the tournament and all the referees that participated this weekend. And also to Sharks, Gary, for everything that you put together for us to be here. A big shout out to Dave Ma, our bus driver Mitch and Greg. Honestly, the best weekend. And just to the Queensland girls for putting everything out there and giving us a good run today. And a big shout out to the girls for putting it all together and getting the win. Thanks.
Please now welcome our 18s Girls Champions to come forward and accept their championship medallions. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 National Youth Championships 18s Girls Champions. Our next presentation will be the 18s Boys presentations, which saw a spirited display from New South Wales Combined High Schools defeating QSST. We would like to begin by welcoming our referees to come forward and accept their finals appointments medals. Campbell Murph, Rob McKay and Alison Waters. After a valiant effort in the final and a terrific tournament, I would now like to welcome our runners-up to come forward and accept their medallions and also invite their captain to come up and say a few words on behalf of their team.
Firstly, on behalf of the Queensland boys, congratulations to CHS, well won, well fought, stand out throughout the whole carnival. Secondly, to the referees, officials, TFA, all that made this carnival possible, thank you very much. To our QSSD staff, Boydie, Pridey, Anthony, our trainer, thank you very much, thank you for the week, it's been awesome. And finally to our Queensland boys, thank you very much for the trip boys, it was amazing. Best memory so far, so thank you very much.
I now invite the team to come forward and accept their medallions. And before we call up our champions, we need to announce the player of the series from QSST, Finn Kelso. We also need to announce the player of the final. This goes to Liam Robinson from New South Wales CHS. It is now my pleasure to call forward the winning coach and captain to accept the 18s Boys Championship plaque from TFA Chair Anita Haggerty and to say a few words about the journey throughout the tournament.
Firstly, I'd just like to thank the Queensland boys for a tough game. You know, both gave our all straight in the score. Secondly, I'd just like to thank Sunshine Coast Council for all the facilities in the stadium this week. To the refs and that staff, thank you for putting on the carnival. To our boys, you know, start of the week, it's been awesome, the whole week. Yeah, that's all.
Please now welcome our 18 boys champions to come forward and accept their championship medallions. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 National Youth Championships 18s Boys Champions. Our next presentation this afternoon are to announce the overall leading community and school system entities for 2019. I would like to call forward Mr. Jamie O'Connor, TFA Chief Executive Officer, to present the overall community entity plaque. The overall community entity champion is the South Queensland Sharks. Now we move on to the leading school system winner. And for this award, I would like to call forward Miss Anita Haggerty, TFA Chair, to present the overall leading school system plaque. The overall school system winner was New South Wales Combined High Schools. That concludes our presentation ceremony for the 2019 National Youth Championships. We'd like to wish you all a safe journey home and hope you really enjoyed the tournament.